Begin broadcast. Humble Among broadcast system number 109 has begun. The finest, the most accurate, the bestest,
and the most wretched
Juggalo podcast in the entire Juggalodium. That's right, I said it. First of all, I'm gonna go ahead and do the reveal. I'm already mush mouth. Hi, hey, how's it going?
Hey,
I wanna go ahead and say thank you to JPC immediately with the super chat for $20. God damn, thank you, JPC.
Get me one step closer to my BBL.
Look at those subscriber numbers. Whoop whoop. Just last time, I was thanking y'all for 4,444 subscribers. Since then, we not only passed 4,500 subscribers. We're over 4,600 now. I'm going to look at it right now to see where we're at right now. If you're watching this and you haven't hit it, hit that subscribe gimmick. We are 4,612 right now.
There he is.
Now, that's largely due to all of the purely speculation videos I've been doing lately. I've seen direct growth happening from those videos. The Roseanne one I did this weekend, I saw something on a YouTube video I've never seen before. It said, this video is capturing a new audience or some shit like that on the video. I've never seen that shit before.
Basically, like, your shit is reaching beyond the Juggalodium.
Beyond the normal Juggalos that I would be reaching. Yeah. So thank you guys so fucking much. That's you guys. All organic. I don't pay for fucking subscribers like a lot of other Juggalo YouTubers you might know about. I don't pay for that shit. I would rather have real engagement. And by the way, if you want to know how you can tell if someone pays for subscribers, look at their engagement. Look at the amount of people that actually watch their shit. Because that'll tell you right there who got the real shit, who got the fake shit. Mm-hmm. Or they could have just dropped off so fucking hard that no one watches their shit anymore. All right, we're not going to talk too much shit about my peers, because God forbid I talk too much about my peers. Then I look like I'm jealous or a hater.
I'm a hater.
Yeah, she's the hater
admittedly, and I don't give a fuck.
But shouts out to my peers who are fucking dope. Like Team MUJ, they're like the fucking shit, man. They're so fucking nice. Dying Chaos, a peer of mine who's been nothing but polite to me. Shouts out to the people who've been real to me.
Let's Sesh podcast.
Let's Sesh podcast just had Bridget Bites and Raytheon. I was gonna bring that up later, but we can go ahead and bring that up now. I'll bring it up later too. Shouts out to those Davey Scorsese. Does stuff over on Twitch. He's been nothing but nice to us. Shouts out to the people who are consistently friendly and real to us. Not some little fake ass motherfuckers who are kind of topsy-turvy on that shit. I don't fuck with that. Shouts out to Stoney, Gather.network. There's another one. Stoney been nothing but dope with me and been nothing but in my corner. Shouts out to Gather.network. That's another one right there.
Shouts out to
Stoney. You better do more fucking. You better do a stream this boy. You better not stream this week, boy.
And hooligans, y'all are the shit.
Yeah, hooligans too. There's another one that's shown nothing but love. Shouts out to you, real motherfuckers. I fuck with you, real motherfuckers. I'm a terrible
influence on the hooligans, but I love them.
Anyway, we're not going to talk too much shit.
Yeah, Nick Bazaar is also one of our biggest lovers.
Yeah, humble haters, turn on your location. I tweeted earlier today, a lot of these little fucking toxic motherfuckers in this community, I can tell, don't go to events. They don't actually even leave the house, I don't think. I think that's a big part of their problem. But fuck those motherfuckers. Shouts out to you real motherfuckers watching this right now. I love y'all.
Whoop, Kanda.
Member for 5 months, LHRPG. Our first live stream is this Saturday, thanks to y'all. They're actually doing a fucking live stream. That's dope. Shouts out to LHRPG. Also been showing nothing but fucking love over here.
Shouts out to Whoop Conda, my favorite step-husband I've ever had.
Whoop whoop to Gary Payne. What's up, Michelle Libra Luna?
Yeah, Michelle.
The Married with Children post is fantastic. Thank you. Huge fan of that shit from back in the day. I don't remember the Alien episode. I need to go watch that shit. Shouts out to Candy Randy. What are you saying? Who we going at, bro? I just got here. Just point me at them. I can, you already know one of them. I can point you in a direction of another one, Candy Randy, if you want to, I can maybe send you in the direction of some good footage there.
Well, we know Stoney's never gonna fuck us over because he sent me a picture a little while ago that.
Stoney, you sending her dick pics?
No, you know what picture I'm talking about.
I'm playing into the bit.
If he ever,
because them out there watching don't know.
If he ever fucks us over, that shit going viral.
Yeah, we're putting your dick pic right on the internet, motherfucker. Oh no, Bash apologized. I think it's a lot of people around Bash, his little sycophants and shit. But Bash apologized.
Have you seen the Snuff the Jeff vid on you?
That's some like former TPE motherfuckers.
It's so whack.
Go look at that channel. There's a bunch of like weird TPE logos and a bunch of like odd glorification of past TPE behavior on that channel. A lot of speculation that that's Plague himself trying to glorify his own past shitty actions. I don't know if I believe that. The editing certainly is really bad.
Papa 4 months.
But yeah, I saw the Snuff the Jeff video. You know what's funny about the Snuff the Jeff video? They want to highlight what it is right now because Bash has more subscribers, like a couple hundred subscribers more than us. When I made that video, I had more subscribers than him.
Yeah.
Then mysteriously, they started rising real fast when I brought that up.
But their views didn't rise.
No, go look at his views are in the fucking toilet. But anyway, that's all in the past. Bash seems to want to end the beef, if you will, so I'm not going to pick on him or anything. I don't think I ever was picking on him in the first place. Let me get the fucking record straight with this whole thing with Bash. I was friends with those dudes. I used to go on Spread the Dead, or back when it was called the Bartle and Bash show or whatever. I would go on that shit because I was friendly with those motherfuckers. I only tried to warn them that stealing streams and doing a lot of the kind of shit that they were doing over on their channel was gonna hurt their channel and was gonna get the clown's attention in a negative way. And which guess fucking what? It sure the fuck did. I was fucking right, wasn't I? You shouldn't fucking monetize stolen streams from the Wicked Clowns. That's a real fucking dumb idea. You shouldn't monetize memorial videos and try to make money off of grief. That's fucking gross, man. And I'm the bad guy because I was simply pointing that shit out. Anyway, that shit's dead. Let's move on. Rest in peace to Bill Maher. He died trying to suck his own dick earlier today.
You are like...
yeah, just play it. Bill Maher's still alive. Bill Maher's still with us.
Taffy is funny.
Anyway, I'm not going to talk much about that shit. Bash, let Bash do what Bash does. That's all I got to say about that. Let him do what he does. I don't give a shit. Yeah, you can go back to about a year ago, Bam Bam. I tried to warn them about some of the behavior that they were doing over on their channel. And they didn't like that. They didn't like being called out.
Then they decided to attack my appearance.
Yeah, and a lot of the little fucking sycophants still do that. Snuff the Jeff probably is linked with Spread the Dead because, boy, they love to hashtag Spread the Dead podcast on all their videos. It's, I don't know. Anyway, fucking Smash tablets. Yeah, I remember the smashing tablets. Boy, what the good old days. Eventually, Dietrich. You guys remember all that good stuff. Anyway. Pony. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. Shirts. I do have t-shirts for sale. I sold a shirt this week after bitching about bootlegging last week. I was going to show you guys shirts on the stream, but that seems incredibly boring to me every time I'm about to do it. If you guys want me to like show the shirts that I have for sale, I have the classic green Humble Among logo, humbleamong.com if you want to order one of those. But I do have some of the older sizes as well. We have the Joker's card shirt, a couple of those left, and the Public Enemy logo, a couple of those left. I think everything else is sold out at this point. But if you guys want me to show off some fucking shirts on here, maybe I will at the end of the stream or something. Dude should start an emo band called Smashing Tablets.
Lit. I love it.
I reached out to Bash, and because he said some nice things on a recent video of his about us. Said that, we've earned what we've gotten over here, which is true. We certainly have earned over here. So I reached out to him, and he was very reciprocal. I think that's the best I'm going to get out of the motherfucker is what I got out of him. So leave Bash alone. Let him do what he does over there. He's having a good time. Let him have his fun. But we have serious work over here on the Humble Among broadcast system. Serious Juggalo shit to talk about over here. First of all, here's the P.O. box. I checked the P.O. box
today.
Right? And guess what? We got something. from motherfucking, I don't know if you can see that, from motherfucking Wraithy, aka Illegal. Thank you, Illegal, for sending something. Before I break the seal, let me show this really cool butterfly seal that she put on. If y'all can see that. I think I got it.
So cute.
It's really cool. So let's open it. Feels like a card. My birthday's real soon, so I'm hoping there's a check in here.
Show is.
Oh, it's all black. Very mysterious. It's all black. Oh, and some stickies are in here. We got some slaps. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm showing off the slaps first before I read. We got like
Fuck yes.
we got like a hologrammy Wraithy. And then we got,
Oh, did you give us 2 of each?
yeah, we got 2 of each,
What
so
an
we each
angel. What an angel.
get 1. And 2 others. We got 2 of each. Thank you, Wraithy. Now I'm going to read.
Give me my 2 right
Yeah.
now.
Here.
Give me my 2 right now.
I'm going to read the card. Yo, Humble and Emily, I hope you guys are having a blast at Lost Lands. Can't wait to hear all about it. This is from a minute ago.
Yeah.
God damn, has that been sitting here this whole time? Enjoy the slaps. Much love, Wraithy, a.k.a. Illegal. Thank you very much, Illegal. We love you.
Yes, Candy Rain.
Still have yet to run into Illegal in real life, even though she's only in Worcester. We might have to make a day trip down to Worcester.
We should
just
tell
to
her
hang
to.
out.
We should tell her to come to the Of the Tree show.
Yeah, we facts. She probably already knows about this shit. Of the Trees, what? New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah.
Of the Trees,
Yeah.
New Year's Eve. Worcester? Is it in Worcester?
It's at the Jewel.
Oh no, that's
No,
New Hampshire.
Wait. I can't remember. No, it's at the Palladium. It's at the
Palladium.
Palladium. It's
Yeah.
at the Palladium. It's
So
at the
hopefully
Palladium.
we gotta hook up with Illegal and her man. Not like that, you sick fucks. Are you a Scorpio, Humble? Yeah. How did you know? I just said
You
my
just said
birthday.
your birthday's
Duh.
next week.
The fuck's wrong with me? Yeah, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpion boy. Okay. We're gonna talk about Roseanne. We're gonna talk about Hallowicked. We got a grip of Hallowicked shit to talk about. We're gonna talk about Steve-O and Violent J apparently filming a music video together. No real updates other than a couple of images from that I'm gonna show you guys. But yeah, thanks for 4,600. I talked about shirts. If you guys want me to show some shirts, I'll show them shirts. Let's get a little goofy right out the bat. I'm gonna show you guys some AI stuff because I haven't shown you AI in a minute. Shouts out to Devereaux. Devereaux shared these in his stories. That's how I found these.
Oh my god.
And I thought these were so bizarre. I had to come on here and show you guys. So here's old Garfield. Get rid of that. Huh?
It's crazy.
Oh, you liking it?
Yeah.
Peter Griffin. I love that a lot of them are actually
That's
like
lit.
at the dentist when
That's
they're getting these
lit.
done. Yeah?
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
I like how the blonde one is
Bubbles.
Bubbles got her eyes closed for
The
that.
blonde one.
Hey, I don't know my Powerpuff Girls, okay? Sorry.
Buttercup, which is Taffy. Blossom. I think we decided that's Emma and I'm Bubbles.
Okay, you guys all got you each got your Powerpuff Girl. What about Smurf?
Yeah. Papa Smurf,
Not
make
liking
my ass, bitch.
That one's disturbing.
Stewie
looks fucked up.
It looks like that was taken on like a disposable camera.
It does, doesn't it? Stewie looks fucked up.
Heartbreaker said you've been working out, bro.
He's going. No, I'm just fat, bro.
With the quabs.
That's what Clockwork E said to me. They said that I look all buff. I'm like, no, I'm fat, guys. I'm just fat. Cartman, that's pretty fucking lit. I think it's the last one. Yeah, it's the last one. All right, we're gonna talk about the Hallowicked stuff here in a second, but I got more notes to get to. What's the chat doing? What's the chat saying? I'm gonna whoop whoop. I see a whoop whoop. What's up, Wicked Widget? How you doing, Don? Goddamn Humble, I'm not working out. What's up, Humble? Sending out that package. Thank you, Scrub Lord. Scrub Lord, sending us out some T-shirts.
Whoa!
Wicked shit brand. What's up, Slavy the Sloth? We got a song dropping soon called Hello Kitty Bong, and it's actually decent. Whoop whoop.
I used to have a shirt that I got in the Outer Banks at a smoke shop that was
All right.
Hello Kitty smoking a bong.
Wait, it was what?
A shirt.
A shirt?
From a smoke
But it wasn't a bong.
I just said it was a shirt from a smoke shop.
Well, they got a song about a bong.
A Hello Kitty bong.
Yeah.
And my shirt was Hello Kitty smoking
a bong. They're talking about a Hello Kitty branded bong. Okay, let's eat some edible stuff. We're gonna guinea pig. She got really annoyed. Did you guys see that? She just got so annoyed. So this is a cookie we've had hanging around.
Since Lost Lands.
Yeah, we need to eat this before it goes bad and moldy on us. You're not gonna eat it?
Is it good?
I mean, I ate one. I mean, I can guinea pig it right now and tell you. It's not stale at all.
It's not?
It's crumbly.
Is
It's dry as fuck. It tastes buttery. Oh, you don't like it? All right.
Fuck no.
So I don't know how many. I don't know. She's overreacting. Big surprise, right?
You are so annoying. Ew, that's disgusting.
I'm gonna eat it. So I don't know how many milligrams are in this. Oh yeah, it does taste a little stale. And there's an aftertaste to it. Well, fuck it, I'm eating it.
Oh,
No idea how many are in this. We'll find out. This stream might get a little sleepy. We'll find out. This is dry as shit. We got
edibles sometimes don't do anything to me, but sometimes they do so much to me that I get scared of being alive.
This is so dry. What Gather Network just said, edibles don't do shit to me. Hardly me either.
What up, Trailer Park?
What's up, Trailer Park? What's up, Speaky Clout? Mikey and Mikey Shears in the place to be. Whoop whoop.
Nick Bazaar, do you be making edibles all day? That's lit.
Oh my god. That was tough. All right.
That
now,
I'll eat.
Thanks to a gentleman I know, I don't think he wants to be named. I got one of these. God, I'm just like covered in crumbs now. Look at me.
Wake Up ate 1 gram of RSO oil. Ew.
Where's that? What's RSO oil? I don't know what that is.
Kind of weed oil.
So this is a pot chocolate, but it's like really tiny and it's 225. So let's see how this is dosed out. It's a cookies and cream.
Rick Simpson oil.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, it's in 9?
So I'll give you like, let's see. Here's 3. And then I'll do 3. You want to save those other 3 until a little bit?
Ugh.
You don't like that either?
Oh, it's so gross.
It's not that bad. She's overreacting again.
Ew!
It's really not that bad. There's a little weed taste to it. All right, we got 3 more. You want me to take 1 and you take 2, seeing as I had that whole cookie? You want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, that tastes like weed like crazy. Well, there goes my monetization for this episode. And we're past the 17 minutes, so I'm going to light a blunt here in a little bit, too.
That's
all right.
so disgusting.
Oh, my God. I almost just made a fucking mess.
That's why they call it a punch.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens from that. We'll be guinea pigs. Scientist, after decades of study, concludes we don't have free will. So what I just did, eating those edibles on stream, I didn't have a choice. Someone else decided that.
Who?
That's a good question. Let's see if we can find out.
you?
Before epilepsy was understood to be a neurological condition, people believed it was caused by the moon or by phlegm in the brain. They condemned seizures as evidence of witchcraft or demonic possession, and killed or castrated sufferers to prevent them from passing tainted blood to a new generation. Today, we know epilepsy is a disease. Okay, come on. After 40 years studying humans and other primates, reached the conclusion that virtually all human behavior has far beyond. The man shoots. This means accepting that a man who shoots into a crowd has no more control over his fate than the victims who happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. It means treating drunk drivers who barrel into pedestrians just like drivers who suffer a sudden heart attack and veer out of... Where's the...
That was so gross.
All right, I should have read this before, and there's a lot going into this. We know we make worse decisions when hungry, stressed, or scared. All right, anyway, this guy says that we have no free will. I don't know if I believe that. We're gonna get to Hallowicked in a little bit.
Donnie Darko had this figured out 20 years ago. Just saying.
With the path gimmick.
You just suck a fuck. How does one exactly suck a fuck? Are you Jake and I'm Maggie? Oh, no, that's weird. That's weird, huh?
Because they're brother and sister?
Yeah.
What was the other girl? What was the love interest? She was kind of an actress, right?
Oh,
She was in other shit. Oh, I do not remember her name.
I don't remember me either. Hold on one second.
I guess I'll cut this promo seeing as I ate this edible here. I think I'm done buying weed from the black market, if you will, from dealers that I know, from whatever. The last couple of times I've gotten marijuana from the black market, if you will, not from a dispensary, I felt real ripped off. I felt like I overpaid for some shit that was, I mean, the last couple of times I've gotten some shit that was straight up not even cured all the way.
Jenna Malone.
And I'm fucking done. I think I'm done. Now, what's usually kept me away from the dispensary is the high prices. I think a lot of you out there don't go to dispensaries because of high prices. Here's the thing, though. I found out about Massachusetts dispensaries lowering their prices tremendously. Like, we can, for example, recently the last time we went to the dispensary, we got 2 ounces of pre-ground for $216. That's with tax. That's way better. Cheese House says just grow. We attempted to do a little bit of that last year, but it's so much time and effort and resources going into that. It's kind of difficult. I don't have the time to do all the stuff to properly grow. I wish I should. I really should just grow though, because we can accomplish that up here. But pre-ground equals shake, y'all. That is pre-ground, by the way. I do have pre-ground, but I roll blunts anyway.
I like
and
it.
That pre-ground shit, I mean, it's been getting as high as fuck. Higher than the shit that we're paying more than that for.
On the street.
That's actual absolute trash lately. So I think I'm done. I think I'm fucking straight up done with the black market. The black market's gonna have to come at me with $100 an ounce prices or fucking less. Way less at this point. Because this is just not worth it. Speaking of which, we're gonna smoke one of these pre-grounds right now, okay? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Stoney? Growing is hard to keep up with your own demand unless you have the space to grow enough, which is usually not within legal bounds what you're allowed to have. Yeah, I think it's what, 4 or 6 plants
per person per house.
Yeah, I think is the way it's supposed to go.
See, my dad, like, he grows a lot of fucking weed. I remember, like, the first time I went to my dad's new house and I went downstairs and he had a grow tent in the basement. And I was like, why do you have a spray tan booth in your basement? And he was like, that's a
Can you imagine?
fucking grow tent. No, that's why I was so confused.
Can you imagine if your dad was spray tanning like some pro wrestlers and shit, though?
No, I can't. Damn, LHRPG.
See, that's a good deal. 75 an ounce. Is that through Dispo or through Black Market? Green hair, no green thumb? What the fuck? Hey, you got me. You really got me there. I live in Vermont, too, man. There really is no reason I shouldn't be fucking farming a little bit. Just saying I'll send you in the mail.
There's other things I need you to
That's illegal, Stoney.
There's other things I need you to send me in the mail, Stoney. You already know what it is.
I pay $150 a gallon.
A gallon?
That's what Cheese House said. All right. Want to talk about some stuff we've been watching?
Southern Charm.
She's been watching Southern Charm. A lot of Southern Charm while I'm editing video and shit. We have been watching a little bit of Below Deck. Sailing Yacht, right? We're on the Sailing Yacht seasons now.
Yeah.
Sailing Yacht, a little boring, in my opinion. She says it's her favorite one.
It's my favorite.
But this first season, kind of boring. One of the more boring seasons, if not the most boring season
I think
I've seen so far.
Glenn reminds me of my dad, and I can familiarize with sailing because I used to live on a sailboat.
The captain on Sailing Lot is the most, a gallon of PCP. I was thinking it might be LSD, but that's a good price for a gallon of LSD. And PCP too, probably. Fuck, where was I going with my Sailing Yacht shit?
Boring.
No, it's boring, yeah, but the captain, that's it. The captain's probably the most lenient we've seen of any of them. They actually woke up the damn captain and he took a shot with them, which I can't imagine any of the other Below Deck captains doing that shit.
Lee would punch somebody in the nose.
Yeah, Lee would get so fucking mad at that. Rest in peace to Trevor Moore, indeed. Man, what a fucking tragedy that dude passing is. Shouts to the whitest kids, you know. That's some fucking fire shit. And that dude's raps are fucking fire too. So we watched some Chucky movies. Actually, before we get into Chucky, let's talk about another horror movie we watched. Halloween 4. I was itching to watch Halloween 4 because Corey Feldman, because Corey's in it. And who's the other motherfucker? God damn it. Back to the Future guy that was marking out for. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Clowny Clown Clown. God damn it. It's gonna be... Hold on. I gotta look this up. I think those edibles already affecting me this time.
Did we watch the Jester? No.
I did have the trailer loaded up from last week's notes.
What's the Jester?
Hold on. I'll show you guys the Jester here. I'll pull up last week's notes.
Hey!
Crispin Glover, god damn it.
It's Ash
Crispin
Hole.
Glover. So, shout out Ash Hole with sliding in with the A. Crispin Glover's in Halloween 4 as well. Crispin kind of steals the movie with his bizarre performance in that shit. If you've never seen Halloween 4, it's one of my favorites. Pretty fucking good movie. Yeah, you've never seen... Yeah, there's a bunch of Halloweens you've never seen. You definitely have never seen that one. Your favorites are the Rob Zombies.
Yeah,
You've said before.
100%.
What are your thoughts though on Halloween 4?
It was pretty good.
For a first time viewer.
It was pretty good. I mean, like, you just kind of... You know how I feel about, like
Older movies.
Older horror movies.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's, like, really hard for me to get into them because it looks so... fake-ish to me. I don't know. It's just like older horror movies. Like I need like late 90s, early aughts. That's like peak, and then like that's when it gets better for me. So it's like okay, but some of them are just like so boring to me.
This one was good for you.
But this
though.
one was really good.
You
Yeah,
actually did like
I
this
actually
one.
really enjoyed this.
I thought you would.
Which was a surprise because I was not.
You did not want to watch it when I put it in.
No,
You were not wanting to watch it.
No, I did not.
But I was telling you, it's a good one. It's got a good mix of wackiness and actual good horror shit.
I wasn't expecting Corey Feldman to be like a baby.
Yeah, it's one of his first movies. But yeah, check that out if you've never seen it. What were your thoughts? Slight spoiler here if you've never seen it before. What were your thoughts about Corey Feldman's tactics of tricking Jason at the end by disguising himself as a young Jason? What were your thoughts on that?
I didn't really have any thoughts on that.
Nothing?
No.
I love the goofiness of that. I think it's so bizarre.
And bizarre, but like it wasn't like oh my god, pinnacle moment for me.
Anyway, I love Halloween 4. It's really good. Now,
and then we watched Devil's Rejects.
We did watch. I didn't even put that in my notes. Thank you, baby. Fuck, we watched Devil's Rejects last night.
Is another movie that like I was like I've never seen, but then I realized watching it that I had seen parts of it. I love House of a Thousand Corpses. I fucking love that movie so fucking much. So I don't know why.
And you had never seen. Well, you said you thought you had seen it flipping through channels, right?
Yeah,
That was the
I
hotel
remember
room
watching
scene.
when I saw them get to the hotel and I saw the band and I saw the older lady. Like
It
I
started to click.
remember goings on in the hotel room with them. But I didn't watch the whole thing. But the fact that I love House of a Thousand Corpses, I don't know why I have never watched that. I don't know, but that shit was fucking great.
Devil's Rejects is
That
really
shit
good.
was
Probably
great.
Rob's best movie. EC Juggalo said I still need to watch Three from Hell. We started to watch that, and I just couldn't even. Really couldn't even get very far at all into that, man. That was crazy. We did go into some Chucky movie area though, because I had this Chucky box set, and I think a fucking damn near a year ago or something.
Yeah, we got it.
We tried to watch Curse of Chucky, but we got distracted and we did some things, and then I fell asleep. She finished the movie pretty much entirely after we did some things, and I fell asleep. But I fell asleep. I don't even remember it. So I decided I wanted to watch that and actually absorb the damn movie. Because I'd seen a meme or a clip from the movie on Reddit or something, and it had put it in my brain to watch that shit. Curse of Chucky is really fucking good. If you've never seen Curse of Chucky, I highly recommend seeing that. It's such a return to form with the horror shit. It's like, in some ways, it's more hardcore horror than any of them.
I will say, because I'm such a fucking huge mark for Bride and Seed, I was, really, really skeptical and almost not wanting to watch them because I was like, ugh, you just can't beat Bride.
Yeah.
Seed was, a comedy movie to me that I just loved because I fell in love with the characters. But I felt like after Bride, there's no fucking topping this movie. And they did it differently, so I was, closed off to it. But that shit... Curse and Cult are fucking good.
Yeah, we watched Cult after we watched Curse. Curse is really fucking dope, though. I wanna give Curse a lot of love because I enjoyed that a lot. Cult, a little bit more goofy. They went a little bit more into the goofy side. Still pretty good. I have logic problems and a couple of corny, cheesy things that are in both of them, but both of them really fucking good movies and made me want to watch the Chucky TV series, which we're watching now. We're on the second episode of that. Probably going to watch more of that when we get off here. I'm going to watch more of that Chucky TV show. That shit was fucking really good, though. All of the Chucky movies are comedies. Not necessarily. I don't know. The first one is more of a horror movie with some light comedic stuff in it. They definitely drift more into the... I mean, the second one's pretty fucking... Second one's got some dark shit in it.
Yeah.
Second one's kind of dark. Curse has almost elements of gothic horror in it. Mm-hmm. It feels like it's a more of a straight up horror movie. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much about some of this stuff, not to spoil it.
It's like I was telling you, Bride of Chucky is what got me into horror movies in general.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even really like horror movies that much
until Bride.
To be honest, because I genuinely was I think I endured so much real life horror in my life that horror movies, to me, I was I don't want to involve myself with that type of scary shit because I've already seen too much scary shit and it just gave me anxiety. But I remember going to Blockbuster and seeing the cover of Bride of Chucky and being I fuck with this aesthetic, basically. Judge a book by its cover, totally, 100%. And
you fell in love with Tiff.
Yeah, I fell in love with Tiff. I felt and it is what got me into horror, liking horror movies in general. That is such a pinnacle movie for me. On some real shit.
So before I get too far, let me show you guys that Jester trailer because I said I was gonna.
Honestly, Izanami, Seed of Chucky is fucking lit. That movie is fucking dope.
It's all right. I'm gonna show you guys the Jester trailer. So Woody was hipping me to this. I think I had brought it up a while back. I think I brought this up a while back, but
fuck yeah, hooligans! I need that.
Here's the trailer for it. I haven't actually seen this yet. It's supposed to look like some ringmaster.
There it is. Come on.
Oh yeah, that's definitely ringmaster vibes. Oh, what the fuck?
I tried.
Oh wow, what the director of Blair Witch? That's straight up ringmaster.
Wait, please.
That looks like the fucking mask that they had in Spirit Halloween that was based off of Tom Wood's ringmaster illustrations that they ended up having to break off. They had to break off Tom Wood some money.
I have hated this man my entire life.
Dog, come on.
I know what you did to cover up
The yellow
something
suit and
inside your
shit?
gut. It is festering, gnawing at you. I know you can feel it and try to bury it. But that rot is spreading, a decaying hole swallowing your heart.
Man, there's blood on you. Is it yours?
I never really believed in ghosts.
He's even got a top hat. So, I don't know. I'm feeling like... I feel like ICP's owed some money.
Yeah.
I feel like ICP's owed some money.
Seems like a rinse and
Somebody's
repeat.
owed some money.
Seems like a rinse and repeat of Terrifier.
Yeah, I got to,
Facts.
I had that same fucking thought,
Facts.
Ashel. When he's dancing in the graveyard, I was like, oh, they're doing some Terrifier type shit.
Oh, hey, Toto. Toto up in the
What's
middle
up,
of the
Toto?
pool.
How you
That's
doing?
my bitch.
Oh shit, I didn't even share the link out. Fuck it, I'll do it after the fact. I hate having to slow down the show to share that link. If you guys are watching and you want to share the link, share that fucking link out. That shit helps out.
Fact, little taffy. Send us my fucking money. Run us all our money.
Hold on, I gotta go back and find the other notes now because I'm in last week's. Okay. So let's get into some UFO shit. The latest weaponized podcast, not the one that's about to drop, the ones that dropped last week, was this really bizarre interview with two guys from OSAP, who apparently have a book with George Knapp, who is the co-host of the weaponized podcast. This podcast is fucking bizarre because Jeremy and George keep trying to trick these two OSAP dudes, who George just wrote a book with, to say some shit on the record, if you will, because if they say it in media, it like weirdly can clear it in intelligent communities, from what I understand. So they're like trying to trick this guy, Dr. James Lakatsky is one of the dude's names, and Colm Kelleher is the other guy, I believe, into saying something. I don't know. I can't figure out even what they're trying to get him to say. A lot of stuff. They do get him to admit that we have a vehicle and that we've been inside it, which I guess made some headlines. I don't really see how that's a big deal at this point because I guess because these guys worked with the Pentagon program, that's a big deal. An interesting piece of info that I took from it is they have access to the largest UFO database ever, which was designed with help from Jacques Vallée. Jacques on some other shit, guys. I think we're not going to find out what Jacques Vallée is up to for another good 30, 40 years. Because this dude's on some quantum computing shit, from what I understand, and the government has tapped him to do a lot of that kind of stuff. I think that guy understands this stuff a lot better than almost anyone on the planet. Anyway, Lakatsky says we've seen nothing yet when it comes to Skinwalker Ranch. They talk about manipulating cultural variables, how there's an aspect to this phenomena where they're manipulating culture. They're actually changing our culture, but wouldn't go further into that. Once again, trying to get them to say more. They're very cagey, though. They ask about the purpose of the Men in Black at one point. And then there's this talk of the real Men in Black and then the fake Men in Black. Not the movie, both actual in reality, but people who pretend to be the Men in Black. And they seem to be insinuating that the fake ones would be the ones from the government, and that real Men in Black, quote unquote, are actually tied to this phenomena, aka maybe they're aliens in disguise. And maybe they don't actually want you to stay away from that. A lot of warnings of like, don't look into this subject, stay away from UFOs, don't talk about aliens. Maybe that's a reverse psychology they seem to insinuate. Very fucking weird. They hint at a false MIB encounter that almost turned into a shootout, which I want to know more about that shit. But yeah, the real MIB are part of the phenomenon is a big thing I took away from it. A lot of highlighting of this, the craft, and we've been inside it. A lot of people taking that might mean space-time manipulation, and the craft might be bigger on the inside. They did say that like the craft had no noticeable anything about it. It's just like an empty room inside. Anyway, very fucking interesting podcast. A little bit of leaking of info. It's just so strange how they're trying to get them to almost trick them. They're trying to trick them almost into saying something.
It's
very
divide
odd.
and conquer. Aliens are the establishment's back pocket plan to unite humanity in a global way in case climate change doesn't work. On some
Ronald Reagan shit, right?
The way that they manipulate culture is turning indigenous culture into cryptids, and when they do that, they can inject any bullshit they want and ignore the indigenous clown love family.
I see where you're coming from. I agree and I disagree on some of those points, man. Last time I told you guys I wanted to show you guys the cool outfits that the new alien mummies were found in, all right? I'm going to show you some cool outfits, all right? Some fresh ass fits. I don't think I can full screen this, so I have to play it. See these fresh ass fits they were in though? So they were apparently disguised as dolls to get them snuck in through customs. Look at their cool little outfits, huh? Look at these guys. They are fucking dripping. Look at that shit. Anyway, so that was the cool little outfits that they were wearing I was trying to tell you guys about.
I need juice. Shit's burnt.
You need jizz?
I need juice.
Juice. She needs juice. Get out of... What the fuck is that thing open for? Get out of here. That shit looks like my Aunt Jennifer who smokes dope. I'll take it. I'll take that. Ding Ding Doll. Barbie is out of this world. The inside of the spaceship is always empty until the Pee Wee Herman robot eye comes down from the ceiling. She needs juice. Fuck, I forgot where I was going. I need to get them notes. See, I'm worthless without these notes, guys. I could not do a show if it was off the dome. Props to people that do that shit off the dome. I'll talk about Chris Chan while she's away. She don't want to hear about that shit anyway.
Coming right the fuck back.
Oh, she's back already. Chris Chan made a return to the internet, made a couple of videos now talking about not having sexual relations with Barb. Apparently, Chris Chan has a girlfriend. I'm not going to say much more than that. Okay, whew. She's back. I got it all out.
Ugh.
Suge Knight. You guys know Suge Knight, right? Right?
Yeah.
Death Row Records, Suge Knight.
I think everybody knows.
Hung Ice Cube over the balcony. Is that Suge Knight? Apparently shook up Eminem too at MTV Awards at some point. Do you sell them Humble Among Tees? Yes. All right, I'm gonna show the Humble Among Tees at the end of the fucking broadcast, just for you guys, just for that one person that brought it up. There was only one person interested, but goddamn it, I sold one T-shirt last time. If I sell another one on this stream, ooh, I'll be rolling in the money then, boy. I tell you.
I need a
I don't know why
BBL, y'all.
I don't know why I got Southern for that.
I need a BBL, y'all.
Suge Knight is starting a podcast from prison.
So lit.
It's called Collect Call with Suge Knight. Which, I mean, I'm going to listen. I mean, I kind of have to listen.
Yeah.
I kind of have to listen to Collect Call with
For
Suge
work.
Knight. Yeah, it's for work. I'll be doing it at work, and it will be for work. I'm looking forward to Suge Knight. I think commented on the Tupac stuff with Keith D recently. I can't remember if I brought that up on here, but almost certainly he's going to be going into some of the Tupac stuff, I would imagine, with that getting brought up. Here's one of my favorite fucking news stories of the week. This might be up there with Roseanne and Violent J having their interaction, that coming out. Corey Feldman being a pussy and dropping out of Hallowicked.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
This is probably even better than all of those. There's some other good shit I want to talk about that happened this week too that I'm excited about. This one's the king shit of Fuck Mountain though.
The king shit of
The king shit of Fuck Mountain. Shouts out to anyone who gets that reference.
I don't get it, but I like it.
Arrested Development.
Oh, yeah.
Kanye told Elon Musk that he's not bipolar and that he got autism from his car accident. He got autism. Take that in again. He got autism from his car accident. You know, the one where he had to, through the wire, all that shit? You guys remember that? He got autism from his car accident. Also, his lawyer said he's not running for president in 2024. Holy shit, I love that. That is fucking amazing. Drake, some Drake news for you Drake Juggalos out there. I know there's a growing Drake Juggalo fan base happening right now. You're a Drake. She's a Drakalo. I'm a Drakalo. Wouldn't you want to be a Drakalo too? Drake has tied Michael Jackson. See, that's another little Juggalo thing. Tied Michael Jackson in the amount of solo male artists #1 hits. I probably botched that pretty bad.
Wait, what?
Solo male artist who had #1 hits on the Billboard charts.
Yeah.
He's tied Michael.
Oh,
13
I
each.
see. Whoa.
13 each.
Nick Bazaar said, I used to be autistic, but I got in a car accident.
And
now
fixed
I
it?
don't got it no more.
That's fucking dope. You just got to get in a car accident. It's like an on and off switch, apparently.
But I didn't have autism before my car accident. Does that mean I'm autistic now?
Maybe you were born with autism and you got rid of it.
I feel
You
like
ever
I'm
think of that?
No,
It's an on and off switch.
I feel like I'm kind of more autistic now.
You're more. That's like Chris Chan fucking saying his autism's getting worse.
My mom says, "What's up? What's up?"
Shouts out the Hooligans mom. Is that the same mom we met at the gathering, or that was filming us from the crowd at the gathering?
No, you didn't, Stoney. You're still retarded.
Drake Juggalo has surpassed MJ. This is the type of Juggalo accomplishments Ouija talks about. Hey, you know, that's a good point. I love Drake, in parentheses, Juggalo. That's fucking dope. I outgrew being regarded, Stoney said.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, you still are regarded, dude. Highly regarded.
But I still love you.
Yeah, we all love you, dude. Only person in my town to outgrow it. What's in the water down in Stoney's town? Anyway, Atlanta declared 10/17 Gucci Mane Day.
I'll go with Crip Mac over Kanye as a person, though.
Shouts out Crip Mac.
Facts, booty.
Shouts out to the Crip Mac reference. That's dope. Atlanta declares 10/17 Gucci Mane Day, though. That's pretty fucking dope. Huh? Geeked up? Huh?
Is you rolling? Bitch, I might be.
I'm gonna show this too.
On 285,
I wasn't gonna show this,
in
but
the
I'm gonna
circle.
show this. I
Inside
think.
of my ride, smelling like a pint of purple.
Showing that again.
Burr!
So you guys know the act Death Grips?
Yeah.
Death Grips had a situation.
The situation?
No. Here we go. This is it. So Death Grips.
Wow.
Got another advertisement here. Death Grips recently did a show, and they walked off stage because they were getting so much shit thrown at them. Now, I want you guys to see how much...
Oh, you show me this shit.
How much shit was getting thrown. And I want to ask you a question. I've always thought Death Grips would go hard at the Gathering.
Until now.
I don't think that they would be able to fucking survive the Gathering after all. Watch this. Count with me, guys. Count. 1. That one didn't even hit. You guys counting that, right? Well, I counted 1. Did you see? I thought there was 2 when I saw it before. I counted 1, and it didn't even hit him. They're done.
Yep.
They're done. They walked off. Yeah, they're done. Yep, they are done. They are not coming back. Now, from what I understand, this was like 22 songs into a 25-song set. So they basically performed their whole show. But it was like fucking 1 or 2 fucking glow sticks. I don't know.
And glow sticks, I feel like it's not like they're throwing trash at you.
Yeah, it's not Faygo or anything. That's like nothing. That's nothing at all. Anyway, I'm really glad I fucking decided to show that because that needed visuals. All right, I'm gonna get back into the stuff here. Oh, I have fuck. Wait, I should have done this at the beginning. This is probably the next show I will be doing unless I end up doing something in November. I don't think I'm gonna book anything in November though. The Almost Grown release party, Aunt G release party. Shouts out to Andrew Ponix and Ghost House for having me out for this. Let me turn off the fucking text at the bottom. I'm going to be opening up for this show on the, when is this shit? The 15th, Friday, December 15th. So if you're in the Ohio area, come out. Come check this shit out. Venue 18 in... What is it? Is that Fostoria? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fostoria, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So come check that out. It'll be the next Humble Among performance. Do Dubla.
Oh shit, Zitro's gonna be
Zitro, Bakelo.
Zitro's in the chat.
Big Chronic. Skippy 2Rad is another name I recognize. Wasteland Warriors. Yeah, Do Dubla, a.k.a. Big Hoodoo, but performing as Do Dubla. Aunt G and motherfucking Andrew Ponix. Do not miss Andrew Ponix. Andrew Ponix is tight as fuck. Lil Peep's birthday was recently, and they did this gigantic mural in Brooklyn. I just wanted to show that because this made me really happy to see. Rest in peace, Lil Peep. Happy birthday, Lil Peep.
Hell yeah, Zitro.
Oh, fuck yeah. Zitro in the chat. Shouts out Zitro.
Mycelium Sound.
New Dirt Monkey.
Part 1.
This is basically what Emily's been bumping.
He's been working on this shit for 2 years, y'all. I have literally been saying, like, when the fuck is Dirt Monkey gonna come out with some new music? A couple of these songs he played at Lost Lands. He was like, y'all ready for some unreleased shit? And this is part 1 of Mycelium Sound. It's fucking amazing. Hey,
Trailer Park got a good point. November is his fucking birthday. That's a good point. I remember that because he died like only a couple of days after his birthday. That's a good point. I guess they were doing it early. Right?
Y'all feeling them edibles yet? I'm not sure. Maybe.
I think I was feeling it like a little bit ago. I definitely was getting a little mush mouthed, which happens when I get high.
I think I am, but I'm not sure.
He died 11/15. Yeah. So it's a little early then. Still close enough to his dang birthday, right?
But yeah, this shit's
listen to it. We've listened to it a couple of times.
I've listened to
into
it
the car
a lot of times.
Yeah. And reminds me a lot of Lost Lands because there's a couple of exclusive tracks he dropped from this shit at Lost Lands. Yeah. So this is some interesting stuff for Brockhampton fans. I don't know if anyone out there knows about Brockhampton, but this got my attention because Kevin Abstract has been teasing that he's dropping a new project,
right? God, I'm gonna sneeze.
Blanket, I believe he's called. Bless you. And he's got a couple of singles. Bless you again. Now, Amir Van is the member of Brockhampton who got kicked out. And in my opinion is the jump the shark moment for Brockhampton. They never kind of were the same after they kicked Amir out. Now, Amir went solo, but he made an announcement that he is no longer signed to RCA. He owns his masters, and he dropped this date, 10/20. Now, it seems Amir and Merlin, also of Brockhampton, have linked to do a fucking project together. Really fucking interesting development there. I don't know what to think of that. I wonder what Kevin Abstract thinks of that, honestly. Yeah. Danny Brown has announced that his new album is dropping real soon. I cannot say this name right. Quaranta?
Oh my gosh.
Right there?
Yeah, Quaranta.
Did I say that right?
Quaranta, is it Spanish?
I think so.
So it's probably Quaranta.
That drops November 17th. He's got a new single for a song called Tantor out now. I don't know if I said that right either. Go watch that music video.
You said Merlin, but I heard Merland. Merland.
Go watch Tantor. I wish I could show you that without getting a straight up copyright strike for the music. Go watch that. The visuals for that are so fucking dope. Also on 11/17, Lil Wayne is dropping Welcome to Cali Grove 2. Or no, Welcome to Cali Grove. I think that's Cali Grove 2.
This new
I've seen both
Lil
titles.
Wayne stuff I'm like not into.
And a new single, Pressure, out now. I have not listened to Pressure yet.
I'm not into it. You know what's funny, Ashhole? So when we were at Lost Lands, like people bring totems. It's like a thing. And someone was carrying around a Maryland flag. And literally I looked at this motherfucker and I was like, let me tell you something. No state loves their own state flag more than fucking Maryland. I don't even think I know any other state flags by seeing them other than fucking Maryland. So, Merlin.
Here's the track list for Danny Brown's album too, by the way. Completely forgot to share that part.
Ashel said, yup.
Looking forward to this Danny Brown shit. This is like sober. This is like sober Danny, from what I understand. I think it's sober Danny. But yeah, Tantor goes hard as fuck. Straight up bars. Necro and Ill Bill are finally doing their Blood Brothers project. Not Bloody Brothers. This is Blood Brothers. This is Necro and Ill Bill. Long-awaited album. This shit was supposed to drop in like 2005, 2006, something like that. Never happened. Necro burned himself out trying to make 12 albums in 12 months. But I'm looking forward to this shit happening. I'll at least get some laughs out of this fucking project.
Well, how far are you from Solomon's Island? I'm trying to figure out where you are in Maryland. And, like, I think we realized you're, like, on the other side. So, like, are you by Solomon's Island?
2023 Necro is gonna suck. I'm his biggest hater now. I hate him. Trailer Park said. Oh, Necro. I have a love-hate thing for Necro, too. That's why I find that so funny, man. Oh, Rozelle just gifted 5 Humble Among memberships. Michelle got one. Gather Network got one. Laz Lol got one. Anthony Gowell got one. And Scott J got one.
Yo, Nick Bazaar, that is so fucking true because there was a whole thing where fucking, who was it? Bash was like, me and Necro will see you at the fucking gathering. So I DM'd Necro and I was like, so Necro, I heard from someone that you have a problem like with my boyfriend and you want to fight him. And he's like, I got no idea.
Know who that is.
He's like, I got no idea what you're talking about. By the way, have you bought any of my merch? Here's my merch link. So that's like so fucking true.
You know what's the best part about that whole story too? I ended up, because that I made a video about Necro that went sort of viral about his it went Jugga viral about his appearance on No Jumper, and as a sort of thank you for Necro providing me the Juggalo viralness, I ended up buying one of his T-shirts just to close the circle of that story, because he offered, have you bought any merch lately? Yeah. So I haven't bought Necro merch lately. So I bought a Brutality Part 1 shirt because that's one of my favorite fucking old school Necro albums, and it's just the Brutality Part 1 cover. You'll probably see me rock that shit at some point. I've not even worn it. His no jumper was good because you could see Adam knew how much of a chode he is nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what's great about Necro? He ended up getting really mad at Adam 22 and attacking him because he wouldn't have him back on.
That's lit.
The J live stream just started. That shit ain't live. You talking about the J live stream? You talking about the one on Legion of Skanks? That shit ain't live. That shit fucking pre-recorded.
All the creeps in the industry eventually find each other and become friends. Is disgusting.
Oh, the NW. Oh, is that tonight? Is the NWA shit tonight? Is that shit tonight?
Apparently.
I didn't realize that shit was tonight. We're going to be talking about that in a little bit. I did not realize that was tonight. Shit. Buckingham versus Adam win. Yo. Like a boxing match? You know, Patrick Duffy, I would be into that.
No,
he would not do that.
It's just a pre-recorded promo sort of thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was on my birthday. Yeah, I thought the same damn thing.
What is you doing, Steven?
All right, anyway. More music stuff. Zillakami was teasing some new songs, and he says no more trap metal. He's going to go grunge for his new project.
Ooh.
So there's actually some grunge shit on his solo stuff. There's like Space Cowboy, kind of grungy. It's more alt-rocky or something. I'm here for it because I really like his more rock stuff where he leans more into the rock shit. I love Zillakami. I think he's so fucking talented. He's definitely the leading creative force of City Morgue. Shouts out to Sauce or Sauce.
I think it's Sauce.
I can't even fucking figure it out. To Sauce Moolah. I fuck with Sauce Moolah too, but I don't know. Zillakami's just fucking hits different. Let me see if that was all. Yeah, we had some more. I'm going to get to this now, too, because I got more music stuff to talk about, but I want to get this out of the way. So, with the Kev, the bootleg Kev of it all, I have gotten sent a couple of clips of bootleg Kev talking shit about Juggalos. I'm probably going to try to compile that into some sort of video. Because I want Juggalos to see bootleg Kev being two-faced as fuck a little bit.
Luke Conda just said Zilla and Puya owe us a show.
They really do.
Fucking right. And
they really do.
Hybrid Cypher said, you two are way cooler than the whole of the Bro Jumpster crew combined. It's just porn people. Facts. Yeah. Honestly, I used to really, really, really be into No Jumper, but I don't know. He, like, skeeves me out.
So, yeah, bootleg Kev.
Buttkeg Kev.
Buttkeg Kev. But Buttkeg Kev, in that interview though, Jay was asked about Faygo Lovers and kind of shit all over Faygo Lovers a little bit after acting like he didn't know what Faygo Lovers was, which I think was just he wanted to brush the question off type of maneuver. But yeah, he ended up basically saying fuck Faygo Lovers. He used to fuck with them, but now he doesn't. Scotty D, the guy who runs Faygo Lovers, was on a podcast called Twisted with Us,
and he wonders
explaining
why.
Exactly, explaining a little bit more about this. He says that I haven't listened to this now. I'm thinking about maybe making a video about this, but I don't know. I don't want to highlight too much Faygo Lovers getting shit on.
-22.
Although Faygo Lovers have been mostly kind to us over here. Mostly kind to us, I would say. There's a couple of questionable things with Faygo Lovers that I would maybe ask certain individuals at Faygo Lovers about, but they've been mostly kind to us, so I don't know if I want to shit on them. But he was on a podcast called Twisted with Us. I think that alone kind of highlights what the problem was. I think he would understand that. He says that he's known about Jay not liking them or feeling a type of way for a while now. This is an interesting part now. He says he works very closely with Jump Steady and that he works for free to help at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Dude works for free at the Gathering of the Juggalos. That's I found that surprising. I wonder if that means, because I know they get press passes. I'm assuming they must get free tickets and stuff like that. They get press passes and some backstage access type shit. So I don't know if that's entirely free if you're getting, free entrance and shit.
Facts.
I don't know if that's the same thing. My question would be, do you pay for your ticket, Scotty D?
Maybe he just doesn't get cash in hand, but paying for your weekend, I mean, that's a good chunk.
I did not listen to this, however, though. I'm probably going to listen to it to see if there's anything worth covering or making content out of. I don't know. Let's see. I watched that Mono stream, the Monoxide Child stream on Twisted YouTube that he did recently, where I thought he was doing a little bit of backtracking, but it seems he was just telling a story about their reluctance to put on the paint, and basically just telling that story again, basically being told over and over again you should try to put the paint on, and them trying to put baby powder on and all this shit. So there wasn't really enough there to do a video on either. I definitely was looking for anything in that shit though. I have seen some people trying to spin a moment where Monoxide gets asked about live streaming the Freak Show event that they're doing, and spinning that into some sort of dig on ICP.
Yeah, see, Trailer Park said the same thing that you said. There is no such thing as an M&E warehouse, and that triggers him. Yeah.
That was MUJ who was saying that shit too. I completely agree with that. That shit is so on the money. But yeah, I saw that moment. That's not throwing shade at ICP. ICP was not even brought up in that question. They were asking about them live streaming their event, and he said, "No, I don't think we're gonna do that." I don't think that was throwing shade at ICP at all, though. I think people are really reaching, looking for shit at this point. I don't know. Juggalo YouTube's weird, guys. Juggalo YouTube is really fucking weird. Let's see. Let's Sesh with Bridget and Wraithy. Shouts out to Bridget and Wraithy. I did tune into a little bit of that. Wraithy has an ICP/Ash Nico mashup called Mrs. Rotten Treats that's dropping. Bobby Blaze from Team MUJ, who we just brought up, has dropped his 20-plus minute long mix, Attack of the Baseheads, that they previewed. Cool. They previewed on the episode of Team MUJ that I was on, and got me really excited. We still have not listened to the mix yet, but we're going to put that shit on the card probably tomorrow, because we were talking about listening to that the other day when we were we can probably listen to that in the morning when we bring you to work there. All right, now I'm about where I need to be. Gloom Unit, Frankie Goldie and Acetone seem to be heating up quite a bit, doing a lot of fucking different projects. Blood on My Chucks is the next single, dropping on the 25th. I did my due diligence and pre-save that shit. You're welcome, Frankie Goldie. Frankie Goldie also dropped a remix to Birds Don't Fly over on SoundCloud. I think this is just on SoundCloud, by the way. Go give Frankie Goldie a follow over on SoundCloud. But Frankie was teasing mad shit dropping for Gloom Unit, and Frankie Goldie solo shit as well. Something called Garmin Boisia? Boy, I'm butchering that, I'm sure. Is dropping October 30th. That's a Frankie solo. And then another track called Dead Ringer is dropping on Halloween, which I do believe is a Gloom Unit joint. And Frankie also teasing Vegas Winter, Jug Motivation 101, which I hope is still the full title, by the way. Hex has a Christmas show. I think we talked about this last time. Mm-hmm. Someone brought it up in the chat last time. Here's the flyer for the Hex Christmas show, Friday, December 15th. Where is this shit at? Las Vegas. Duh, it's right on the fucking top. West Coast Christmas, Las Vegas, with Triz and Wacko the Kid. Wacko the Kid? Wacko or Wacko? Wacko?
Woody Woo just said, "Where's that gate fellow at? Humble Emily, it's 7:24. Do you know where your son is?"
Yeah, where is Gates?
I don't know. Maybe he fucking FaceTime on me right now.
Oh, yeah, he's probably in that face tat. Yeah, he's probably all up in that face tat. Here's the new Shaggy the Airheads, Lazy the Crazy. God damn it. Lazy
Are
and
you my
Crazy.
Mom?
A little bit. The new Shaggy the Airhead, Lazy and Crazy.
Weed dude?
Yeah, the weed guy. I think a lot of that shit's already gone. Let's actually go check.
Mimi.
I have no idea what would still be up.
Come here, Mimi.
Lazy the Crazy.
Come here, Mimi. Memers.
There's some Friday the 13th stuff still up there.
You come here.
Hold up. Yeah, there we go. The beanie, the hoodie, the socks. Yeah, all that shit is still up there.
So dope.
So go get that orange drop. I wanted to read you guys something that I thought was really sweet, though. Hold up. He posted this picture with his, which is one of his first hoodies. And I wanted to read you guys this that he posted with it because I thought this was really good.
Would look so cute in femme. Seriously, Ashel. And he said we were getting girl stuff. Where is it?
Today is a special day, and let me explain why. This was one of our previous hoodies from October 2019. I ended up getting one for my dad, and he loved it. I wish I had a picture of him wearing it. It was definitely his favorite Lazy and Crazy. The hoodie I just released a few days ago I feel would have been his new favorite Lazy and Crazy. Today is his birthday, and if he were still here, I would have given him one today. October Lazy and Crazy is special to me. I can't express it in words. It just makes me feel like he is still here. Our love for Halloween and horror movies really is a huge part of me. October is the greatest month of the year. I'm very thankful to be doing Lazy and Crazy. I have dedicated so much throughout the years to making everything as fresh as I possibly can. I'll never stop. I swear I'm just getting started. Thanks to anybody who has shown support in any way, shape, or form. Have a good day. I love you all.
Aww.
I just really felt that was kind of important. And then that's the hoodie. That was his dad's favorite.
That is so cute. My little heart.
Yeah, I thought that was really beautiful. Shouts out to Shaggy the Airhead. And then there's the new one in the corner there. All right. Ouija Macc on tour right now. The Revelations tour. Where are they tonight? There it is. 23rd. Oh, the day off. They're at a day off. They were in Pittsburgh last night.
Oh, tomorrow.
Vienna is tomorrow.
In Java.
Vienna, Virginia show is tomorrow. I wish we could be at the Virginia show.
Y'all.
Cornaditas collab drop is Friday. I might be dropping a little money on that fucking t-shirt. There's a t-shirt that's like a ringer style one with the stripes on the side. I might have to get
Trailer
that.
Park, you're gonna be literally like, I did so many shit. Like on that little strip, it's on Maple Avenue. I spent so much of my life on that.
You going to the Vienna show?
Yeah, I took this motherfucker. So like right next to, in that same parking lot, there's like a smaller strip mall. A little bit to the left of it, there's a crepe place. I took this motherfucker to go get crepes. Go get crepes there, because them shits is fucking banging, and they got really good coffee. So in the morning after the show, hit that bitch up. Shit is lit.
I don't even know if you've seen this. While we're on the clothing stuff, I figure we'll do this too. Oops. So chapter 17 has some new stuff as well. I don't know if have you even seen any of these?
No. No.
Yeah. Some of that red stuff.
What, is the big girl shit still on here?
That's a good question. That's it, right?
Yeah.
We need to put in that order.
Yeah. Or is that just says it's the crop top? It doesn't say if it's the big bitch crop top. I don't think that's.
I think that is it. I think that was supposed to be it.
Click on it and look at the sizes. No, extra small, small. Oh, they do have the big girl ones.
Hold up.
Yep, I see them.
It's a 4X.
Yeah.
Size 20. All right, we're going to have to put in that order. Because... what was it?
I
I want to get Apogee. That's one of the things I still need to get.
Like, he needs to make the
Something
leggings
else.
for big
Oh yeah, the
bitches.
masks. I wanted to get the fucking masks. Is that the only one left now? Shit, that's the only one left now. See, I fucked up. I wanted to get the one with the hatchet on it too. That's what happens when you wait, folks. That's what happens when you wait. All right. Oh, Wellski. You wait, you live and you learn. You wait and you miss out on this shit. Okay, let's get back into the swing of things. So this is Worcester, not Worcester. I see. We almost did the same shit again. This is Manchester, New Hampshire, on the Revelations tour.
I got both Ouija thongs, Nick Bizarre. You better get on it.
You can see us to the left of your screen. And we actually got two different pictures from that show. Once again, you can see us to the left of the screen.
I
Shouts out to
shoved
Darby
my
and Ouija.
fat ass right up front for this fucking shit.
Shouts out to Darby, Ouija, Chunk, motherfucking Kev Buck, for putting on a good show, man. That shit's fucking dope. We had a really good time. I'm so glad we actually went out to this because we almost did not go.
Yeah.
We almost did not go to this shit. This is kind of
impromptu.
Yeah, kind of last minute because we weren't really sure. So Ouija's on the road, but when he gets off the road, I've been wondering why there hasn't been a music video drop from Coronella. Triz says that's going to change when Ouija gets off the fucking road, though. They're going to be dropping videos. And asked what songs you want to see music videos for off of Coronella. Chat, what songs do you want to see videos for from Coronella? I got to look at the track list.
Yeah, me too.
To refresh my memory.
Same.
Yep.
Dead Presidents.
You know, I think the opera with Brother Lynch Hung would go fucking hard as fuck. I remember liking that one a lot. I think Vegan Caviar is another one I fuck with.
Dead Presidents is fucking lit.
Yeah. I think Outkast too. I don't think Outkast would be what a lot of people would say. I think I fuck with Outkast too.
International is also fucking dope.
I think it would be dope as fuck to get Brother Lynch Hung in a music video though. All right. Where we at? We getting there. We almost to some Wicked Clown shit. I think we're into Wicked Clown territory now. Getting into the Wicked Clown weeds of things. Oh, fuck. I'm so glad I fucking put this shit in here. Oh. So, at Revelations Tour in Indiana on the 28th, at the Three-Headed Monsters Ball in Detroit, and at Hallowicked, the local clown crew will be doing a canned food drive. Here are some details. This is the guy, Batman, who was at Juggalo, Ohio, doing the Faygo hot dogs and shit.
Grape ones.
Yeah, and he was like going to feed the homeless across the way and shit.
Glad somebody enjoyed those.
He goes by Batman. Local clown crew. Shouts out to Whoop Conda. Shouts out to Whoop Conda, who was putting me up on game.
Yeah.
About this motherfucker. And I saw Team MUJ sharing this shit out, so I definitely wanted to put word out there. For a good
Steve-O,
cause.
what the hell is wrong with you? That's so mean.
Speaking of Juggalo Ohio 2, we are going to Juggalo Ohio 2. Or Juggalo Ohio 1. We're going to Juggalo Ohio 2. I fucked that up. Anyway, we're going to Juggalo Ohio 2. Looking forward to seeing y'all out there. That'll probably be the next fucking Juggalo event we go to. Because Ballas is, I don't know, up in the air. Shaggy said recently that he's in talks for Juggalo weekend, but no mention of Ballas at all.
I mean, like, this is the thing. We got the show that you're doing in December.
Yeah.
We're going to my mom's
in November.
November for Thanksgiving. And then in January, it's Juggalo, Ohio.
Yeah.
So it's just
every month
like,
it's going to be a pretty big trip that's gonna tap the resources.
And I just started a new job, so I can't fucking go too crazy.
All right, let's get Shaggy 2 dope. All right, let's do the Shaggy stuff first. Shaggy's going on tour in November on the Pacific West Coast, the Northwest Coast, doing some makeup days for the Crash. He missed a couple of days, and I think they added a couple of days too. Whitney Payton Hex, Shaggy the Airhead rapping on that, which, by the way, I missed that detail. And who's the other motherfucker? I forget the other motherfucker's name. No disrespect to you, other motherfucker. I just forget your name. Jason the Sin God. That's right, Jason the Sin God. We'll all be on those shows. But yeah, let's talk about the Shaggy show stuff, and then we'll get into Monsters Ball and all the Hallowicked shit to talk about. So Shaggy show on Tuesday. Manny was late. They were doing hype train shit for a while. Shaggy is in talks to go to the UK in March for a leg of the Quest for the Ultimate Groove tour. Manny shows up not too late into the stream, but very out of breath. Strep throat apparently is running wild in the Two Dope household, but Shaggy invited everybody over to stream anyway.
What the fuck?
Didn't tell Brutalis or Manny or anyone that everyone was sick. Someone asked Shaggy about Paul talking shit about ICP, meaning monoxide. Shaggy says he doesn't, when he was asked what he thinks about it. And Shaggy responds simply, he don't, meaning he doesn't think about it, which is really what the clown's attitude has been on this shit. They really don't try to address this shit unless it really gets brought up. They really aren't trying to talk that shit.
Good night, Beast Mode.
Good night, Beast Mode. Beat Mode. Good night, Beast Mode. Let's see. Brutalis and Manny both say they don't know who Paul is when referred to as just Paul. And Shaggy says, me either. More hype train stuff going on. Finally broke their record, and they can send some shoes out. They talk about Suzanne Sarandon, Susan Summers, rest in peace. Hallowicked talk. The pumpkin on the flyer is based off of the flyer Shaggy drew back in the day for one of the original Hallowicked shows. I actually wanted to find that shit. I gotta put in my note. I gotta try to put in my mental brain capacity
just gifted 5
to find that shit to compare. Rizal gifted
in the damn house.
Rizal gifted 5 alienated memberships to Joshua Klein, Wicked Kleins, Jack D, Adventures of Moon Man, Medicinal Mizzle Backwards, Happy Camper Entertainment Shorts. Also got one. Okay. Shouts out to y'all becoming members of the Alienated. You can watch Juggalo Ohio vlog, my vasectomy vlog, all the classics. You know what I mean? Let's see. Shaggy gets a birthday cake because it was Shaggy's birthday recently. And it says on the birthday cake, Happy Cooter Shooter Exit Day, Shaggy. That's what it says on the birthday cake. Manny says he doesn't know who Darby is when Darby gets brought up. Shaggy doesn't like the Faygo hot dogs. Meaning the grape Faygo hot dogs.
Me either.
You didn't like them either?
You don't remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. Let me bring it up.
Brought me.
You were not feeling it. Did you spit it out?
Yes, it was the texture.
So rude.
It was the texture. It was like a pencil eraser.
Well, Shaggy says he doesn't like them either.
Also, I was a horse. And so
the
texture,
yeah, that's right.
The texture.
Yeah, that probably had a lot to do with it. Peep the vasectomy vlog results. Oh, yeah, Wes never gets lucky on that. Yeah, I need to see the vasectomy.
Oh, Roselle. At least you can't eat.
You just got to be chilling in here, man. You'll get one eventually. It's random. It's random from what we understand. They can't really pick who gets them.
On J Day, I had to have a tooth pulled and it was all fucked up, and I ate a big ass bowl of mashed potatoes and a big ass bowl of fucking mac and cheese, and now I can't eat KFC.
I'm glad you're doing better. It's still hard to eat. Glad you're doing okay though. It seemed kind of dire last time, man. Glad you're doing okay. Now, if you remember from last time as well, we talked on the Shaggy show about there being some E40 hot dogs that they were going to eat. There was promise of E40 hot dogs.
Like E40 brand?
Yeah. And no one brought it up. Someone hold Shaggy Tudo up accountable for the E40 hot dogs, god damn it.
Wait,
I want E40
why
hot
the fuck
dogs.
Does E40 got hot
I don't
dogs?
fucking know, but I want to see them, and I want to see these motherfuckers eat E40 dogs.
What the hell?
All right, Renee comes in and brings in various spaghettis because it's National Spaghetti Day. Now, this was fucking dope. I really fucking like it anytime Renee shows up on the fucking stream.
Goon with the spoon, hot beef sausages.
Hooligans with $1.17. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Let's celebrate it, goddammit.
It's called Goon with the Spoon. That's the brand.
Would you eat those?
Yeah. Hot beef sausage.
That is so weird. He's got different flavors of them.
He got hot beef sausage. Let's see if I can zoom in.
Oh, come on, Shaggy. Eat these fucking 40 dogs, dog.
Philly cheesesteak chicken sausages. Now, that don't make no damn sense.
Eat these E40 dogs, dog.
Ooh, babe, they got teriyaki pineapple.
Oh, I actually would fuck with that.
Mild beef, hot beef. They got a lot of shit.
I might fuck with that teriyaki pineapple. So Renee comes in with the various spaghetti flavors that she had whipped up, basically as torture for these gentlemen.
I love her. Seriously.
Renee needs to be on the show more, man. I fucking love it when she shows up because she always has there's a mischievous side to Renee and a little bit of a bit of a malicious side to her as well. She wants to torture them a little bit, it seems. But she's up to her old tricks, and she wants them to guess what's in the spaghettis. Now, the first one is sour candy that's in the spaghettis. These get worse as they go on, by the way. The next is vanilla extract. Oh, get that wire so I can plug that in.
The white one?
Yeah, right here.
I got it.
Can you plug it in?
Yeah.
Can you do that part too?
Yeah, I got it.
She got it. Woo.
Is that a
close.
C-type?
Mm-hmm. The newer Macs got the C-type now.
That's why probably they're changing the phones to it.
I think they're changing it to that C-type to make it match with that shit. Anyway, so the next one was vanilla extract. The last, and certainly not the least, spaghetti mix that Renee served to Shaggy 2 Dope was vinegar in syrup.
Ew!
Which I think they mean like, waffle pancake syrup.
Ew!
Which was absolutely horrible. That really fucked them up. That fucked them up really bad. Love it when she comes on the show though. She was out after that. She just hopped right out again. Shaggy's one-eyed dog makes an appearance on the show, and he tells the origin story of the one eye. They promo the Northwest tour a little bit. Talk about Shaggy the Airhead performing on it, which that's when I realized I completely spagaced.
You fucking spaghetti head
I spaghettied it.
Oh my
I completely
God.
spaghettied
Your
it.
fucking brain spaghetti.
My brain's on spaghetti.
Seriously.
Holy shit. Anyway, I completely forgot or didn't even notice Shaggy was fucking performing on this run. He was like oddly at all of the shows that they were doing on the East Coast run, just hanging out. He wasn't performing on that East Coast run. I was really kind of curious to why. Good to see he's performing on this run, though. I'm fucking pissed. I've not seen Shaggy the Airhead live yet, so I'm a little annoyed that he wasn't performing on the date that we were at. Shaggy shouts out Dana Dentata in her new single, Fake as Fuck, which I thought was interesting. I haven't heard the new single yet, by the way.
I gotta listen to that.
I definitely need to listen to that as well, especially with some of the stuff we've talked about on here with Dana.
Yeah.
Recently. Invites her to come on the show, which I thought was even more surprising.
Interesting.
Right? That was really kind of shocking. I don't think a lot of people have picked up on that yet. Let's see. I put in parentheses, don't know if that would happen. EC Juggalo's chat got read, and I know I did pick up on that.
Got rated?
No, got read. He was
read?
Yeah, he was in the chat, and I believe Shaggy read that shit. I didn't write what the chat was, but it was like, hey, EC Juggalo.
I know that guy.
Smoke. Shaggy talks about the Aristocrats joke. Jada Pinkett Smith and Britney Spears talk, which Renee comes back for a little bit. That's about it. Shaggy asks what happened to Britney's ass.
She had kids and stopped dancing on stage a bunch, I guess.
And started dancing with knives.
Listen, I already told you this. I said I'm getting me a blonde wig. I'm getting me a white sheet. And I'm putting it up. And I'm making a Leave Britney Alone video. All y'all was rallying for Britney to fucking go beyond her own, okay? She's doing a little cute shit with her fucking camera. Maybe she going a little bit weird. But now everybody want to fucking hate on Britney again. Leave Britney alone.
I guess every 10 years, someone's got to make a Leave Britney,
Leave Britney
alone video that goes viral. Shaggy show on Thursday. Let's do that one now. Now, this is what I told you in the car recently that there was something on this episode that I wanted to ask you in the chat.
Yes.
About a specific drug called cocaine.
Yes.
Now, they opened the show with this. Now, the question originally was, how much coke does it take to get a deviated septum? Now, that's not the question I'm going to ask y'all. I'm assuming a lot of coke it would take.
It takes a couple of years
continued
constant
usage.
Yeah.
Now, Shaggy says he's never done cocaine. I've never done cocaine either.
Me
so I'm really
neither.
Yeah, right. So I'm rather naive to it. I've seen friends of mine do it a bunch of fucking times. Just not been a fan of it. I'm not a fan of the way people behave after they take cocaine. I've seen a lot of my friends turn into straight up douchebags after they take cocaine. Now, here's my question.
Okay.
Would an 8-ball last you a month?
Fuck no. Hell no.
Because that was the consensus they came to on the chat.
Oh,
and I was like,
my
no.
God, are you kidding me?
I think that was Manny in the chat's consensus.
Okay, think about it like this.
I have another question after this, by the way.
Think about it like this. An 8-ball is 3.5 grams. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, theoretically...
Would last you a weekend. That's what Ashel said.
This is the thing. And this is just me personally from when I was
It's like a weekend.
A really big... I mean, like, even now... On the rare
Maybe
occasion,
a few hours, Lil Tabby said.
That's what I was gonna say. It's gonna last me a couple of hours. Like, okay, say it's me and Taffy, and we at the gathering, right? And one of us gets a ball. I guarantee you that shit'll be gone before.
But they did bring up like sharing and stuff, and it would be. But I'm like, no way. Even if you're like just privately using that shit,
it lasts fucking like 30, 45 minutes. Yeah. If it's good, if it's really good.
All right, next question.
No, a month. That's ridiculous. It might.
Next question. Next question.
Okay.
150 for an 8-ball? Is that about the?
No, $100 for a gram.
150 for an 8-ball is about what people were saying.
$250 for an 8-ball.
Okay. So that one's not crazy off or anything though. A little off.
100
anyway,
for that's ridiculous. Okay.
Shaggy. All right.
These people don't do cocaine.
I was just curious because some of that stuff felt off to me, and I'm rather naive to the shit anyway. Shaggy went to a Star Wars themed burlesque show, and they had a Jabba the Hutt rapping Biggie's "Hypnotize," which I thought that's kind of fucking bizarre. Talking about the new vlog that just dropped. By the way, there is a new Shaggy Show vlog of them on tour in New Mexico, I believe. That's out now.
Yeah, Woody says he used to get a ball for $150 over 10 years ago. That's unheard of.
So maybe that's just older intel coming in there.
I guess. It's like $250 if you're getting a really good deal.
Your show is a choice to a question I seen on YouTube. What? What, like one of those fucking poll goddamn gimmicks? Are they collecting intel on me, goddammit?
Lit.
That's weird, Trip Dub. That's very weird. Anyway, where was we at?
There isn't ever leftover Coke. Oh God, no. Never.
Talking about new vlog. That's it. He was asked if there will be VIP for Hallowicked, and Shaggy replied, "Keep your eyes open." Which I have in my parentheses here. Of course, there will be VIP, and VIP details did drop like later that day.
Yeah.
Or was it already out? I think it might have already been out. No, that was last week. That it was already out. Lady Gaga kissing a lady who said she was going to hell. I told you about this. Mm-hmm. Shaggy immediately was like, is this a plant? Is this fake? But apparently it's from Joker 2. Some leaked footage. It definitely looked fake as fuck. Shaggy is sick of dealing with poop. It's non-stop, he says. Just poop everywhere. His poop, dog poop, poop everywhere. It's non-stop, he says. He's sick of dealing with it. New segment going to random Instagrams to comment. I don't know what ended up. I think they ended up trying this and then kind of leaving this segment because I don't have anything else. Said he's trying to stay away from video games, and then they do a trivia gimmick. Shaggy takes a bathroom break real quick, and Manny reads a little bit more from the Scott Who Loved Me, and actually finished chapter 3. All this time, they're only up to chapter 3.
Chapter 3?
Yep. They just finished chapter 3 on the Scott Who Loved Me.
Good Lord. Asheville said he should just staple his butt cheeks together. Facts.
Yeah, that solves the problem. It's going to squeeze out of the staples. Let's be real. It's going to squeeze out of them staples.
Like the Play-Doh spaghetti head?
Yep, just like that. Just like that. It's going to like squeeze out just like Play-Doh.
I don't like it.
A lot of the people that got in the accident while on the Shaggy Tudo tour got false ambulance bills for an ambo that they did not take. Shaggy's is for $1,675, and he actually shows the bill on camera, almost doxes himself again. But then they try to call the company on stream. That doesn't quite pan out. Now back to trivia. What instrument was Clay playing in the new vlog? And what was the name of the hot dog restaurant they went to in the new vlog? A person in the chat named Big Stinky Dick wins. I swear to God. Big Stinky Dick wins the shoes and gloves. Shouts out to Big Stinky Dick. God, I love Juggalo shit, man. So yeah, that's the Shaggy Show shit. I think I have to take a pee break. I don't think I've ever done this on stream. Have I ever taken a pee break on this?
I don't know.
Oh, you're flying solo.
Yes, bitches. Solo. I don't got notes. So, yeah. Let's see if we can hear him pee. Let me know in the chat if you can hear Humble's pee stream. Golden showers! Quick M, read some smut. No, it's the Emily Show. Y'all wish we had the Emily Show. Just me talking shit all day about people's outfits and shit. Golden showers. Shout out to Golden Showers at Lost Lands. I had a cloaca PP on me. That shit was lit. If you want a golden shower, if you want real close-up cloaca visuals, come to Lost Lands. Are you even peeing? Offended Nugget. Actually, at Lost Lands, there was some guy that was holding a fucking totem, and it was like, nugs, not drugs. And he was by himself, so I ran up to him, and I gave him an Offended Nugget sticker, and I was like, this is me as a chicken nugget. That boy flipped out, because he was probably on drugs, and it probably really excited the shit out of him. I literally eat chicken nuggets fucking 6 times a fucking week, probably. Tell him we say that we can hear... He can't pee because we are all listening. They can hear you, pee-pee. We all heard you peeing. Preston's chasing his own fucking tail right now. Y'all, my cat is scared of his tail. Everybody heard you peeing. Mm-hmm. Everybody heard you peeing.
Was it that loud?
No, I'm just kidding.
Uh-oh. Good joke. Good times. I'm back. How'd she do, guys? Chat, how'd she do?
Even spooky nuggets, y'all.
Oh, we're talking about nuggets already?
Spooky nugget. Emily, do you like Hello Kitty? We have a Hello Kitty toaster that prints Hello Kitty's face on the bread. My mirror that I have, that I put my makeup on with every day, is a Hello Kitty. My first tattoo, well, my second tattoo was a Hello Kitty. I love Hello Kitty a lot. Trailer
Park said, just came back from the NWA stream, Jay and Vamp working promo back and forth. That's good timing for this, because I was actually getting to Jay getting back to wrestling.
Hello Kitty Juggality.
Oh, where is that shit?
The Brothers of Destruction with a message to La Rebellion and Vampiro. In regards to our match at Samhain, October 28th in Cleveland, the stipulation has been stipulated. It goes down like this. A real box match. What is that, you ask? Finally, G the Duke tells Boxes of plenty. Big boxes, tall boxes, round boxes, all boxes, fat boxes, skinny boxes, a whole great deal many boxes. And what's in them? We don't know. But we're damn sure gonna find out. Sometimes it will be to your benefit. Other times it will be to your bone. Little box match, La Rebellion. You will face the brothers of destruction. It's gonna be fun.
So that's tying into whatever that stream was that they just did. They did a promo back and forth, Vamp and Jay. Where can we watch that? Where is that? I had not seen anything about this promo thing going down. Is it over on NWA's shit? I got some more ICP wrestling news that I don't think anyone's talked about yet. Shouts out to Kosuke, who hit me to this. Violent J is coming to GCW. Patreon exclusive. Get out of here with all this shit. It's a Patreon exclusive gimmick. I have some audio of that I think I'm gonna peruse and perhaps make a video of. But Jay is booked for GCW.
Lit.
Where did that say? Winston-Salem. November 24th.
That's close to it.
Salem's close to it.
Oh my God, please.
A couple more times?
No. Enough. Please. It's giving me anxiety.
Okay. So yeah, Violent J going to GCW. That's going to be interesting. I'm assuming Brothers of Funstruction are going to GCW.
Oh, Salem, North Carolina.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's North Carolina.
Dang.
Sucks we'll never see ICP and AW because Khan isn't a Juggalo and probably only knows of them because they got booed out of the building on ROH. Who knows, man? Never say never. You know what I mean? Especially if, like, I mean, look at it this way. ICP kind of low-key working their way up through the ranks. Going from NWA to GCW. I mean, maybe that's working down in the ranks slightly, but them getting more wrestling recognition. I mean, I wouldn't put it out of the realm of possibility that Brothers of Funstruction could end up on AEW and bring Jay with them. Because that's the way I'm looking at this. This is Brothers of Funstruction, probably going to be showing up on GCW doing a match. Let's see. We are way fucking all over the place now. I'm supposed to be talking about Hallowicked, and I got into the wrestling stuff first. So the Monsters Ball shit that is going on Devil's Night, the night before Halloween, before Hallowicked, 3-headed Monsters Ball, and Hallowicked going on Halloween
GCW
night.
in 2023 is more poppin' than NWA because NWA has all that conservative white man energy now on it.
Ooh, that's a good take. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of out of the loop with wrestling, so it's hard for me to gauge, Nick gauge, GCW and NWA's popularity. So there's been a little update to this flyer, guys. Someone dropped the fuck out. Corey Feldman's fucking out. ICP put it this way on their Twitter and pretty much all social media platforms. Corey Feldman got scared and him and his band ain't coming. Sorry, y'all. Corey had this to say in reply. You may have heard I was planning to a pop-up surprise concert in Detroit as part of a lineup we were invited to join. We hadn't completed the agreement, and they jumped the gun and announced before we worked out the details. Turns out I'm not able to do that show now. My apologies if you were excited.
What a cornball. Now,
shouts out to Adventures of Moon Man. He sent me this reply to a question. No, I meant I'm not doing the Halloween show at all. My band members weren't crazy about their pedal boards and expensive gear getting doused with Faygo or whatever it's called.
Stop
LOL.
it.
It would be fun to get crazy with those guys, but but not gonna put my band through that. Shouts out to Adventures of Moon Man for finding that for me, because I could not find that fucking
Faygo or whatever it's called.
yeah,
LOL.
Faygo. I mean, he sounds so prissy. He sounds so prissy there. Yeah. I was hoping Corey would still maybe go to the Gathering, but after reading that, I don't think there's any chance dude can go to the Gathering. He's already gotten, like I said about it when I immediately saw it, he got wind. Someone got to Corey, an assistant, someone tapped him on the shoulder and was like, Mr. Feldman, have you seen something called the Tila Tequila incident? And
Here, look what happened this summer with Riff Raff.
Here, look at this Riff Raff guy. Have you heard of him? This is what happened just recently. That's almost certainly in my brain what the fuck happened. And he's got two different stories. If he's saying one story about jumping the gun with an announcement and scheduling conflicts. Oh, but also my band wasn't so psyched about the pedals getting sticky.
Trilberg said he's gonna host day one, which makes
God,
sense.
I fucking hope so.
I could see if he's scared of his band's equipment getting doused with Faygo or whatever it's called.
Him just hosting would probably go over better.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know though. I don't know.
We'll see.
I think Corey Feldman would go over fucking hilariously. So VIP packages did get announced. Going back. Did get announced for both Hallowicked and the Three-Headed Monsters Ball. They have VIP packs for both of them shits. Meet and greet with Insane Clown Posse, Hallowicked VIP pass, Hallowicked flat, Hallowicked sticker pack, Hallowicked drawstring bag, and Faygo Armageddon. Psychopathicvault.com for that VIP. Three-Headed Monsters Ball, you get the Three-Headed Monster VIP pass, another flat, another sticker pack, the Rampage album, so a CD of the Rampage album, and Three-Headed Monster drawstring bag. Also psychopathicvault.com for the VIP shit. Also, I wanted to bring up that they are looking for Hallowicked vendors, because it says on the flyer that vendors will be there. So I'm assuming they have a limited amount of spots for people to set up and sell shit. So if you're interested in getting your merch on, your hustle on, Hallowicked, what is it? HallowickedVendors@gmail.com. Send an email over there. All right, let's get into the pay-per-view of all this shit. I made a video about this. Explaining some of the research that I did to see, because I was, I'm curious as fuck. I immediately am trying to figure out how do you watch this shit.
Love you, Ashy, Pashy.
And good night, Ash. And I know no one's explaining this shit, you know what I mean? So I figured I'd go ahead and make a video explaining what I had found so far. Here's for y'all who have not seen that video, here's basically the deal. Worldwide on In-Demand TV and JuggaloTV.com. In-Demand is the gimmick like that would be on your cable box and shit. We don't have cable, so I haven't been able to do any research as far as like how it would be on a cable system. I don't know if the price is different on cable, and that's why there's this price discrepancy if you go on your phone versus if you go on the computer, which I'm going to show you guys here in a second. What I also want to talk about that I immediately got excited for when I saw this is JuggaloTV.com. Now, it says streaming worldwide on In-Demand and JuggaloTV.com. So I saw that and I'm like, oh, fucking dope. That's a fucking dope idea. They're going to fucking make their own platform and just stream on that and cut out fucking Twitch and Patreon and all that shit and just do whatever they want. If they're streaming on their own fucking platform, what a great fucking idea. So you go to JuggaloTV.com and actually, let me do this the right way. First of all, if you go on your phone, which is what I did first, you get this at the bottom. You see a flyer, and you scroll, you get this at the bottom, which tells you that it's $19.99. And there's a buy now link, and there's an app link. Now, the buy now and the app links basically send you to My Michigan TV. I did download the app, and the show is $17 on the app. It starts at 7 p.m. I'm assuming that's Eastern Standard Time because it's the time zone that I'm in. And, oh shit, that's all I have for that. But let me show you, if you go to the website.
Trip Dub sent you a screenshot of the question that YouTube asked him.
Oh, that's dope as fuck. Thank you, Trip Dub. That's dope as fuck. Thank you so much for sending that. That's dope. You took a fucking screen grab of that. Fuck, where was I going? Oh yeah, Juggalo. So if you go to juggalotv.com on your computer, you get the flyer and it's all set up all nice.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know why it's different on the phone, but you get a lot more, and it says it's only 17.
Wait, go down?
Yeah. Hold up.
Apple app, Android app?
Yeah.
Huh.
So you can watch it on your phone or Android, your iPhone or Android or whatever. But all this other stuff is covered. Amazon, Apple TV, Samsung Tizen, Roku, which we're going to probably watch on Roku if we can, or on the computer if it doesn't fucking work that way. And Android TV, which I don't know what Android TV is.
Well, we don't have Androids. So.
But yeah, lots of device coverage here. So you should be able to figure out a way to watch it, even if you're watching it just on your phone. You should be able to watch it just off your phone. I
could see Preston being scared of his tail right now.
Yeah, he is. He thinks his tail is an entirely different entity.
So crazy.
Yeah. So if you go to the buy it now, it brings you to the same place to buy it for 17. Whether you click it on your phone or your computer, it goes to the same fucking place. It's the same price, $17. Fuck, I thought I had. No, I guess that's about. Yeah, I thought I had some more shit on that. Fuck, I could have sworn I had a couple more brain pieces on that. See, I think the edibles are kicking in now. I think they are kicking in a bit.
Are my eyes really red? Because you know when the edibles hit me, my eyes be getting red.
It's a little low lighting in here.
Oh, yeah.
My brain does feel a little bit fuzzy though. Yeah, I definitely am high off of that shit because my brain. I just realized my brain is like, feels like it's packed with styrofoam right now.
What the
fuck? Fuck. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I guess that's about all. That's all, folks.
Lit.
But yeah, you can watch that shit on pretty much every device. My Michigan TV. Oh yeah, I was gonna get into speculation about Juggalo TV a little bit more. So I'm hoping in the future that Juggalo TV, and I do think their plan was to maybe quickly create some infrastructure to stream right on juggalotv.com. And I think what got the idea in their brain is
packing peanut head ass.
is the relationship with NWA because of him doing this streaming stuff, and maybe asking some questions with Billy, and he figured out maybe a way to try to get streaming shit set up for the clowns. This isn't the first time they've done a pay-per-view. I believe about 10 years ago they did a Gathering streaming pay-per-view, if I'm not wrong. I think they did stream some shit at the Gathering one year. Like I don't know what the quality of that shit's like. I've never seen that.
Couchlands is like real.
Yeah, NWA's
official.
Fight TV.
How much would it cost for them to do something like what Couchlands does?
I don't know.
Because they got like all organized and shit.
I think it's really fucking dope they're actually doing that.
Yeah.
2012, Forgetful Jeff said,
and
it looked like ass.
Woody 9 months.
Oh, they did a Hallowicked pay-per-view before. And it looks like the Trailer Park says they did 2 gatherings on pay-per-view.
I just know everyone gonna pronounce Sam Hain wrong. Did I pronounce
Samhain.
Samhain,
goddammit. Did I say it right? Samhain. NWA presents Samhain, October 28th. Did I say it right? I think I said it right.
It's not Sam Hain.
I think I said it right. Yeah, it's not Sam Hain.
Swawain.
I was close. Anyway. So this is on the 28th. Jay apparently just did a promo stream somewhere. I'm gonna have to try to fucking find that. God, my brain is just packed with peanuts, guys. Just packed with packing peanuts right now. Also doing some tapings in the future for NWA Power. and apparently doing shit with GCW. So Violent J getting pretty heavily back into the wrestling stuff, which is interesting to see after he allegedly retired. All right, let's talk about Violent J meeting Roseanne. If you have not seen Violent J Meets Roseanne Bar, go check that out. I did a purely speculation video about that. Shouts out to someone in the chat who sent me a link to that, who I don't know if they want to be named, so I haven't given them props for that. But thank you, someone in the chat, who I do not know if you want to be named, for sending me that link.
Does Jay not know about, Roseanne's,
If he didn't before, he did on the show because they bring it up, which is some interesting parts of that. Jay's quiet as fuck any of the times they're talking about that stuff. Let's get into that, actually. So this is from Skankfest 2, day 2. Trailer Park says it's all good, homie. So thank you, Trailer Park. I'll go ahead and fucking say that. Thank you, Trailer Park, for sending me that fucking link.
Dr. Drew! I love Dr. Drew so fucking much.
Yeah, the Dr. Drew stuff where she was repeating it over and over again was so... Dr. Drew! Dr. Drew! Anyway, we'll get to that. This is how the fucking podcast opens, y'all. If you're... And I don't know what Jay thought of this. He did not say anything about it. They bring it up one time throughout the show. Someone else brings it up. But anyway, an almost naked man in blackface comes out to do the intro, who has... what looks like electrical tape or black duct tape over his genitalia, covering his genitalia. That's the way the show is introed. And he starts it with, "What up, my N-words?" This is a white guy doing this, by the way, in blackface, obviously, or at least a mostly paler skinned individual in much darker blackface. The hosts come out, Big J, Luis Gomez, and I think a guy named Mike is the third host. Also, Tony Hinchcliffe comes out, and a Ric Flair sucks chant breaks out. Roseanne gets introduced next. She says she lost a tooth and is using gum to sort of stuff it in there and replace it.
Gum?
Gum. I do think this is one of the reasons she's so fascinated with Violent J's grill when he does come out, by the way. Let's see. She says she doesn't want to get an implant because they're going to put a tracking device in there. I shit you not, I'm not making that up. She actually said that shit. My favorite quote from this entire podcast is Big J Okerson saying, "Yo, Roseanne is batshit." And I open up the purely speculation video with that quote because it's my favorite fucking thing. Anyway, so let's see. Roseanne says she's the biggest skank who ever lived and then starts drinking. Everyone is drinking pretty much on the whole panel, by the way, and smoking weed throughout the entire podcast. Next, they introduce Violent J. He gets a nice pop coming out. Big J Okerson says that Skankfest wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for him. Let's see. Jay comes out and says his belt is fake. He screams that to the crowd. Lots of references to Ric Flair throughout this because Tony's on the panel. Jay says the crowd is asking what he's doing here, and Jay is trying to figure that out as well. Jay says he's still marking out. Talks about coming to Skankfest and wanting to take pills on the flight over there, which I thought was kind of concerning. Said he was fiending to take pills, basically, and that he was hurting. That was kind of concerning, part of that. But he said all that he had was his dick pills, so he took all of those and flew with a hard-on. So maybe he's just adding some humor to that, but I don't know. That joke was a little dark, especially with some of the concerns with relapse, quote unquote. Which, by the way, I've said before, I don't think playing around with shrooms and ketamine is a full-on relapse for someone who was playing around with much harder stuff, addicted to much harder stuff.
This is the thing. As somebody who is clean from opiates and meth, I still consider myself to be clean, even though occasionally I like to become a horse.
Roseanne questions his taking dick pills on the flight, and Jay talks about getting a gift from a Juggalo in Seattle, a big bag of mushrooms, and he's been taking those all morning. Roseanne seems very captivated by Violent J throughout this entire thing. Whenever Jay is speaking, look at Roseanne's face. She's like, I think she's low-key in love with the dude. She definitely is captivated by him. Lewis starts to tell a story about the Skanks going to the Gathering to perform back in the day. But Roseanne interrupts to ask Jay about his grill, about his diamond-encrusted teeths. And Jay Jay says he's excited to be there, right? Or he's just, you can see he's excited to be there, really. Tony makes a Roseanne reboot joke, basically saying that Violent J would play John Goodman's character of Dan in a Roseanne TV show reboot.
I could totally see it.
Jay says whatever experience that they had at the Gathering 12 years ago is the experience he's having right now at Skankfest. Big J then attempts to finish the story of them going to the Gathering. They never quite fully finished this story, by the way, I feel like. I feel like it was a way to them. They do give them props and give him credit for them thinking of Skankfest, but I don't think they fully finished the story all the way, in this podcast. They get like 90% of the fucking story out, but I think there was like 10% of this shit kind of left on the table.
Did you notice how Tony was dismissing Jay until he said some wrestling insider terms and he warmed up?
I feel like Tony was completely ignoring Jay. I did notice that. I feel like Tony was kind of no-selling Jay. Even, I'll get to that a little bit later on, I feel like he even low-key threw a little bit of a dig at Violent J with the insane clown pussy joke.
Whoa.
Did you guys catch the insane clown pussy? I feel like that was a low-key dig at Violent J. I feel like old Violent J might have taken that a little differently, especially from a lobster-esque individual like Tony Hinchcliffe. By the way, full disclosure, not the biggest Tony Hinchcliffe fan. I think he comes off as rather arrogant and pompous, and thinks he's more talented than he is. You know what I mean? Anyway, Razel did the gift thing again. 5 more Humble Among memberships to the Alienated. Juggalo Professor got one. Darkside Phillip got one. Demon Lord Tyrantar got one. Ghost R times 12 got one. And Big Mike got one. Thank you, Brazel, for gifting these memberships, man. I really appreciate that shit.
Motherfucker.
Y'all can go watch the fucking exclusive vlogs and videos and shit now. Hopefully I'll be adding some more shits to those soon. I got to think of fresh ideas to put slightly hidden from the public, though. Let's see.
Ouija and Shaggy would have smacked him.
I mean, I don't know. The insane clown pussy thing, the way he does it, the setup is a little bit... Anyway, I'll get to it when we get to it. They bring up Chuck, though, when Big J is trying to finish the story about going to the Gathering and him hosting the comedy tent. Chuck basically saying he's going to go out and introduce them, do about 10, 15 minutes, and then bring the boys up to do their act. Chuck goes out and just is immediately, bombarded with shit. And fuck you, Chuck. And, they said they're throwing lighters at him. And he's like, all right, well, I'll bring out the... He doesn't do any jokes. He did 0 jokes. He started the show immediately. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Malachi member for 13 months.
Thank you, Malachi Odinson. I like that hat, mate.
God
13
damn.
months. Y'all, thank you for the support, guys. This shit fucking keeps this little boat afloat for fucking real. Let's see. Upchuck. We're on Upchuck. Jay seems to think that Upchuck still is invited to the Gathering and still hosts events. Or at least he makes a joke about, this is why we still invite Upchuck to this day. I'm like, I don't think Upchuck has been there for 6+ years. It's been a grip since Upchuck has hosted any events there. I don't think. Could I be wrong? Am I wrong? I don't think Upchuck's hosted something there in a minute. Roseanne is distracted by a microphone on the table and starts to ask Jay about his grill again.
First time Jay mentioned Upchuck in probably 7 years.
Yeah, I was fucking confused by that. Jay says his own gut does his dental work when Roseanne asks where he got the work done. His rhymes just create it in his gut. It makes frosty ice on his teeth. Jay is about to tell Roseanne something at this point, and he says, never mind. I'm not going to say it. I have an idea of what I think Violent J was going to tell Roseanne in that moment. And big Howard Stern nerd over here. So I remember back in the day, there's a bit where Howard is asking the Insane Clown Posse, if you were to fuck a famous person, like, who would you want to fuck just for the story, I believe is the question. And I could be wrong, but I believe one of them answers Roseanne. And I think one of them answers Rosie. I could be wrong with that.
You know that's a joke. Do you remember that? That's a joke in White Chicks.
Really?
With the two fucking detectives, they're like, they keep doing the like, all right, this person or this person, this person or this person. And at some point it's like Roseanne and someone else, and one of them chooses Roseanne. And he was like, oh, come on. He was
Rosie
like,
definitely gets brought up Trailer Park, but I think they also bring up Roseanne in that shit.
Or no, maybe it was Rosie O'Donnell in the White Chicks. Hold on.
I gotta find that clip. It's not their first appearance. It's like one of the early fucking appearances, though. I remember it's one of the... I want to say it's like Jekyll Brothers. It's like Jekyll Brothers era shit.
Oh yeah, Trailer Park says, wasn't it Rosie?
Yeah, Rosie definitely gets brought up in it.
No,
but
I think they're talking about the White Chicks
Oh,
thing.
the White Chicks thing.
Yeah, it was Rosie and the White Chicks thing.
I think Rosie and Roseanne get brought up on the Howard Stern thing too. But anyway, I think Jay was gonna tell that story of being on Stern and wanting to... Or he was going to tell the story about Sarah, because he clearly wants to tell that story later on too. But in that moment, I'm like, he was going to tell her about Howard Stern. He was going to tell her about Howard Stern. Artie doing Iron Sheik is the best Stern bit. I miss Artie, man. I mean, Artie's still with us, but man, the story of Artie Lang is a fucking depressing one.
I love how Jay uses Roseanne's maiden name the whole time. She's giving hella giving hella some eye when he said it eventually.
I think that is her name now. I think she's gone back to Roseanne Barr. I think that she's introduced as Roseanne Barr. Let's see. Asking about the dental work, though. Again, Roseanne sounds like a grandma learning about grills for the first time. If you really are watching this shit, she's like that. She's basically like, that's just neat. That's great. It's really funny to me. Jay says he doesn't really wear jewelry, and then notices he's got his hatchet man around his neck. Jay gets bashful as fuck when Roseanne asks how much the shit costs, and he gets really adorably bashful. Then he takes his grill out, puts it on the table, and says that he's just riding rappers' dicks nowadays. There's a lot of jokes in this episode also about Joe DeRosa, because he had some sort of hookup with a trans lady. So, of course, that means we got to pick on Joe DeRosa. By the way, I'm a huge Joe DeRosa fan. He's one of my favorite fucking stand-up comedians, like, hands down. Like, straight up ever. I think he's fucking fantastic stand-up comedian. Highly recommend Joe DeRosa stand-up if you've never checked that shit out. He's fucking amazing. Dark, really depressing. But I kind of like that dark and depressing shit. So, but yeah, they really make a lot about Joe DeRosa hooking up with a trans person at the Skank Fest. That's my thing. It's like, what does it fucking matter? And I really dig Joe DeRosa's like responses to this, because I think at one point they make a joke about DeRosa like sucking off a tranny, and he's like, DeRosa, I made that joke to DeRosa, and he told me I didn't suck off a tranny. A tranny sucked me off while I jerked her off. So get it right. So I love that. I love that Joe DeRosa's honest about it and like has a sense of humor about it too. Shouts out to Joe DeRosa. They tell a story about Joe DeRosa going to the gathering to perform as well. He does this in his stand-up, by the way. There's a stand-up bit about Juggalos in one of his CDs. But when he starts to make fun of Juggalos in his act, the whole crowd, according to DeRosa, apparently linked arms and started chanting family at him. And him not understanding anything, he got scared and got the fuck out of there. Wow. He said he got the fuck out of there.
Who was it at the gathering that was going, family, and it really made me mad?
Was it Cottonmouth Kings?
Yeah, it was
I think it was D-Lo. Let's see. Kurt Metzger then comes out on the stage for some reason to do some bits. And he does give Jay some props and says that basically no one is asking, what are you doing here? We've been asking for 4 years, where have you been? Which is a really cool sentiment. Jay getting a lot of love out there, guys. It's fucking insane. Wait till you see the pop at the end. If you haven't watched this footage yet, he gets a bigger pop than anybody on the whole show. He gets a bigger pop than anybody on the whole show. That's really fucking cool. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Some other guy comes out on stage, like a fan who's confused or tripping or something, and security has to take him the fuck off the stage. Kurt Metzger does a couple of bits. There's some bits about the rando guy who walks up on stage. Luis Gomez and Tony talk about Ric Flair on Kill Tony for a bit. Lewis asks about meeting your heroes, and Big J brings up the Stern appearance with Sharon Osbourne. Violent J reminds them that he is on shrooms, and he is questioning the reality of the painter next to him on stage, or behind him on stage. There's a guy painting a fucking picture right next to Jay on stage. But after that, they're back to talking about meeting your heroes, and Jay says that's why he doesn't like people meeting him, because he feels like he's letting people down if they meet him in a Walmart and he doesn't got his paint on. He's just a regular dude. They talk about meeting some.
What? Who cares?
They talk about meeting
Leroy
subdued.
Jenkins.
What?
He said went from OGs to trans. Shake my head. That's. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares, dude?
Why does it matter?
It only matters to you, man. Jay talks about meeting subdued Hulk Hogan back in the day. He was a big fan of Hulk Hogan, his promos, but when he met Hulk Hogan, he's just like, hey, brother, how's it going? Hulk Hogan, nice to meet you. Big J brings up the Shaggy two-dope dropkick Fred Durst incident that happened some years back. Jay says Shaggy fell off the wagon that day, and Shaggy was just playing around. He did send a message to Fred Durst apologizing. Let's see. Jay bumps into Roseanne and apologizes, tripping out still that he's next to Roseanne. Let's see. They give Roseanne props for her TV show. Let's see. They talk about showing up somewhere and like Roseanne's there, how trippy that would be. Oh, I just kicked my water over. Kicked my water over, guys. Just made a mess. Just made a big old mess. It's a big old water spot that's going to be right there now.
Oh my god.
Just
Look
made
at
a big old
Steve. I
mess.
was looking at it like, what the hell? Or is it, who the hell is that?
Yeah, it's Missy or Preston.
That's Preston.
Preston, you want to fix that? You want to look that?
Preston. I think he's scared.
Big old water
He's
spot right there.
scared of it.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm going to keep going. Don't worry about that. We'll worry about that later.
Why are you talking like that?
I don't know.
Weirdo.
I'm high. Leave me alone. Let's see. Subdued Hulk Hogan, Fred Durst, Shrooms, props on her show. Let's see. Jay talks a little bit about his girlfriend Sarah and gesturing off stage. You can see he wants to tell the dream story, in my opinion, at that point. How Sarah had a dream about Jay being on Roseanne's podcast, basically, and then he shows up on stage with Roseanne just a week or so after she had that dream. That's fucking crazy indeed. Like, that's what are the chances of that shit happening? We talk more about the Roseanne TV show, Roseanne singing the national anthem, how she was sober when she claims she was sober when she sang the national anthem, and she started just way too high on her pitches and like her vocal pitch, and from that point she was fucked. She had to like commit to the bit, basically. Have you ever seen her sing the national anthem? It's pretty. If you guys have never seen it, look it up. It's pretty fucking epic. I need to have some of this. I was trying to get some of my water and I kicked it over. But yeah, it caused a big controversy at the time. She had like death threats and shit over this.
What?
Yeah, it was a huge thing, her singing this national anthem. Go watch it if you have not seen it. It's pretty fucking crazy. They talk about her getting canceled a little bit. And by the way, while a lot of this is going on, Jay is quiet. During a lot of this stuff, Jay's quiet for a lot of this podcast while a lot of this stuff's getting talked about. He is like clapping at one point while the whole audience is clapping when they talk about the cancellation stuff. But I think he might be straight up tuned out or not paying attention, because I'm not sure if he realizes what he's clapping about there. This is where Roseanne starts to go off the deep end, though, right when the cancellation stuff gets talked about. She talks about a lot of conspiracy theory stuff that I will not repeat here. Kind talks some trash about her co-stars on Roseanne.
Dang.
Quite a bit. Let's see. Big J does throw it to Violent J again. And Jay says he wants to ask Roseanne a question as a fan. Why you so fucking crazy? is the question. Roseanne gives a very somber and serious answer, though, about having mental illness in her life and taking multiple medications, trying to treat it, and eventually talking with God and having God tell her that she's good if she just drinks booze and smokes weed, basically is what I got from that. Then she goes off the deep end even further and basically starts spitting off the top of the dome to the point where they start beatboxing over her spitting. I don't know if you've seen this shit. It's fucking crazy. Basically doing some Immortal Technique conspiracy shit. She calls Tony a stupid cow at one point, but we all know that he's a lobster. We all know that he's a lobster. She starts going off the dome. Big J then says, yo, Roseanne is batshit. That's when the beatboxing starts to happen. And then Tony makes a really fucking sweet joke. She got an insane clown pussy over here, and then gestures over in the direction of Roseanne and Violent J. Roseanne responds to that, it used to be before it dried up. And then talks about, I believe, the tightness of her pussy for a little bit. They then talk about Tom Arnold's penis size, and she says it was 3 inches. There's some more Tom Arnold talk. She tells a story about him sweating out 28 pounds in water while being high on cocaine overnight in bed. Do y'all believe any part of that story that I just told you?
No.
She claims this man, Tom Arnold, was so high on cocaine that he was sweating in bed. She woke up and was wet. It was all fucking wet next to her. She claims he sweated out 28 pounds in water weight overnight in bed.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe it either. That's such an it has to be an over exaggeration. Look, we tied it back into believable coke stories. Look how I tied it back.
Girl,
See what I did there?
up.
See what I did there? Roseanne says cocaine and fentanyl are evil drugs.
Yeah.
She says just smoke weed because it's natural. Says she really likes that ketamine too. She'll tell you what. She actually does say that. She talks about dancing in the street with homeless people on ketamine.
That's fucking lit.
This gets Jay to talk about marijuana and nature and how everything that's natural is awesome until man gets involved. And at this point, Roseanne and Jay share a moment where they commiserate over the evils of man or men. And Roseanne talks about her ex-husbands for a bit. They talk about finding the truth, where Roseanne talks about finding the truth. The truth is the truth chant starts at this point, and Roseanne says comedy is the truth. Jay says don't include his name when speaking about the truth because the truth is purely speculation.
Yeah.
And let's see. They ask Roseanne if she wants mushrooms. Roseanne says that she shits herself the next day after she eats mushrooms.
Dude, mushrooms be killing the tum-tum.
That's never happened to me. Dr. Drew.
Never shit myself, but.
I mean, she has the shits.
Yeah.
I might have exaggerated by saying shits herself. She might have said shit herself, actually. Go watch the clips anyway. Dr. Drew is in the crowd. Violent J and Roseanne are marking out for that shit, like extendedly marking out for that shit. Jay says he's standing up for this, and he says he's fully erected, and then kind of bashfully corrects himself. And Roseanne and Jay kind of share a moment there, a little bit of a romantic moment. Eventually, Dr. Drew does come up on stage. Dr. Drew tells a Roseanne story from the Loveline days. Oh, no, being on her talk show. But during the Loveline days, because Adam was with her. Let's see. There's a lot of jokes about Dr. Drew and the vaccine going off. And they basically wrap it up. Jay gets, like I said, probably the biggest pop of anyone on the show. Gets the loudest pop. And we're going to wrap this up with 2 pictures. Steve-O with Sarah, Violent J's girlfriend. And Steve-O with Violent J, Sarah, picture. And who I believe is Steve-O's girlfriend.
Yes, that's Steve-O's girlfriend.
And Steve-O holding a big old boombox. Now, I saw these shits. I'm like, are they shooting that music video? Because I saw this, I believe, from Desert Juggalos. on Facebook at first, and then I went to go try to find that shit on Sarah's profile, and I found that other one on Sarah's profile. But looking like they're doing the Steve-O Rap Redemption gimmick as a music video somewhere.
I'm concerned.
Somehow.
I'm concerned. I don't think I'm gonna like it.
If you guys tune back to shit, was it last episode? 2 episodes ago? Whenever we talked about Steve-O's Rap Redemption shit, and I played some Steve-O at the end of it. Yeah. Steve-O's I mean, Steve-O was high on drugs back then. He's got a lot of fucking work to do.
Steve-O's voice is just... No offense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That boy's geeked up. Steve-O's geeked up whether or not he's on anything.
Facts.
That boy's geeked up. So
Facts.
I just hope he doesn't come off as too much of a spaz on the track or something. I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. All right. We're at over 2 hours. We're like 2 hours, 20 minutes. I think we got to end this shit.
Wow. Okay, yeah, bye.
I think that's about it. Humble Among Broadcast System number 109 is done. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like gimmick, the subscribe gimmicks. We're at 4,600 some odd fucking subscribes. We've grown a couple of hundred in a couple of weeks. This shit is like over. I mean, 3 days or some shit. It was over 100.
In my memories, from 1 year ago, a couple of days ago, it said we had hit 2,500.
Yeah, I had just said thank you for 4,500, and then we fucking hit another 100 in 3 days or some shit. So thank you guys. The purely speculation videos is largely driving this shit, but y'all that actually shout us out to Hatchet Man Project, whoop whoop.
Hey.
But y'all watching this shit obviously still fucking is a big part of why we like to do this, and I think the promotion for a more open form conversation version of the videos in the videos is helping drive that shit too. All right, y'all. We're going to go watch Chucky and probably have something to eat. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. Everybody in the chat popping off. Thank you to Rizal for the 10 fucking plus goddamn memberships. Everyone who did super chats, thank y'all. All the support. We really appreciate that shit. Love y'all. Whoop whoop. Have a good night. Bye. End broadcast.